Cool. I think I've got that. Right. In that case, let us begin. It is time to start Wonderland real proper. So, allow me to introduce the campaign before we begin. I am, of course, your host, Benjamin, and these are all of my horrific players.
Hi.
Yeah, that's right, guys.
Sup?
Okay.
Doing enough for my own audio. Singing. Sorted.
Yep. So, welcome to Dancing in Limbo, Wonderland. It is Monday, the 9th of September 2019, at Luctonside Sixth Form College. A group of students are about to become virtually narcoleptic sleepers. Almost every time they go to sleep, they are unwittingly hurled into a world without rules or reason, filled with monsters and magic, a place known only as the Dream. As they continue to explore, they will find that they aren't the only dreamers here. Those who share the dream's mysteries also share its dangers, and the deeper the dreamers go, the greater the dangers become, as the one pulling the strings does everything in their power to prevent the fragile piece of the dream from being destroyed. Welcome to Wonderland.
You title card.
Exactly. Yeah, this is where the intro would play if we had one.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I like it.
I think we should use that audio clip every episode from now on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's so cheerful. We're about to suffer. It's too cheerful.
You are so strong.
Actually, no. I'd like to have "We're about to suffer" as the audio clip for each episode.
Yeah, that sounds more accurate. Okay, so let's get started. And how should we begin? Let's think. Everybody roll for Constitution.
Oh, first rolls.
The good old "What time did you wake up?" roll.
Absolutely. I'm glad you're on that. Okay,
I've played this game before. It looks like I'm getting a lie-in, which is good because food just arrived.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let me make a note of that. Oh, fuck. So, let's see. How did everybody begin their first day of college? Rune. Okay, so it is bright and early on the first day back of year 13, your second year in college. And the first person to arrive at college is, in fact, Rune. So,
Hi.
You enter the college, you enter the college entryway. You can see some lady typing at her desk. She vaguely looks up and then looks back down again.
Rune will sigh and look back at their brother, who is standing by his car, giving them like an encouraging gesture of you can do this, go on, go. And Rune is going to wheel up to the lady at reception. Oh yeah, Rune is in a wheelchair. It's covered in spikes. And they are going to wheel up to her and try and peek over the top of the counter and go, good morning.
Oh, sorry, I had my head everywhere else. Rune, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, see, I'm remembering all the names. You're one of the first in, actually. We barely opened. Did you have a nice holiday?
It was alright. My brother likes to make sure I get here on time, and I'm not going to run over anyone's toes in the line.
That's never a bad thing. The principal always likes me to be on time, though I suppose I am manning the reception desk, so that does make sense. Right.
Yeah.
Yep, got you all signed in. And should have it somewhere here. The lady sort of fiddles with a drawer for a moment, so you just hear the rustle of 100 things being moved. There we go. Your new college ID card. We need a new one every year, of course. Security in that.
Brilliant, thank you. Does it come with a lanyard again this year?
Yes, but I don't have any lanyards at the moment. I think we were supposed to get a delivery last week that didn't come. So you can check later today, I think.
Okay, right, that'll be interesting. And Rune's going to take the card, like leaning over the desk, take the card, and then look down and be like, right, and they're wearing a pair of like black strappy trousers, and they're going to like slot the card into one of the straps so that they have easy access to it.
Nice.
And then they're going to say, so where am I picking up my timetable this year?
So it will work much the same as last year. But of course, sorry, hold on. She sort of fiddles with a bunch of papers. So you might not know exactly what all happened last year, but yeah, we have had some move-arounds in the forms.
Right.
So that does mean... Let's see here. Yes, okay, you're now in a different form than you were.
What?
It shouldn't be too fast to change. I can't explain everything that went on. But yeah, you'll be in the red form with Mr. Redfoot. So, yeah, you'll be heading to the red form room. You'll pick up your new timetable there. You'll do a bit of intro, just for the sort of Monday morning period. And then you'll get started with your day properly.
Okay, where is Mr. Redfoot's form room?
That is the first floor next to the science rooms. It's where the yellow form room was. It's just a couple of doors down, so it should be nearby where you used to.
Okay, when you say first floor, does that mean I have to go up in a lift?
Yes, the elevator's just over there. I don't suppose you need me to tell you that.
Yeah, thank you.
Not to worry.
And Rune's going to wheel back and head over to the elevator, press the bell, and wait for the elevator, give their brother a bit of a roll, like look over at their brother, roll their eyes at how long the elevator takes, and they're going to head in, go up, and attempt to find the correct room.
Sounds good to me. Whilst Rune is looking for the room, there is a clatter of feet as two people half fall, half run through the door as it slides open and sort of collapse in the entryway, having run a little bit late. Valerie and Wren.
Hi. Hi.
I like nudge Valerie. Like, slowly sliding behind her.
What was that, Ryan?
Can I go up to the desk lady?
You can.
Is she looking at us?
Oh, hello. It's Valerie and Wren, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm Wren. He's Valerie.
Wait, hold on. Is that right? Let me get you signed in.
I like stare at her immensely.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. Just a little joke. Right, here are your ID cards. Then Valerie, that one's yours. Wren, this one's yours. Make sure not to lose it. They do cost £5 to replace.
Money?
Yes. Well, it's good to see you anyway. So you two are also in red form, but that's the same as last time. So if you want to make your way up to the red form room and meet with Mr. Redfort there once he arrives, you're still relatively on time, I wouldn't worry about it.
Let's be a little fashionably late. What are you going to do, Wren?
Start to walk off. I don't care, I'm leaving.
Very fair.
Yeah.
I'll follow him.
And not moments after this, as Rune, Valerie, and Wren have left the area, a fashionably dressed young man arrives, looking suave as ever. James, welcome.
The reason he's probably running a bit late is because he's put a little bit more effort than usual into his day one. So he's got the classic like formal trousers, shine shoes, sporting like the shirt and waistcoat, but with a cravat today. His cravat for the first time, and his customary sort of like middle of thigh length tailored jacket that is sort of like draped across his shoulders. Sort of steps in pretty briskly, heads up to the receptionist, and says, "Hey, hi. Was it? It's Jennifer, right?"
Maria Jones, but yeah, close enough.
Maria, so sorry, Maria. It's all a bit of a mess this morning. Hi, James Hemlock. Hello. I think I'm a touch late.
Yes, James. You're still relatively on time. Most of the teachers aren't quite ready to start morning registration yet. James, got you signed in. Let me get your card. Looking very fancy, by the way. I'm very impressed.
Oh, thanks so much. Thank you, appreciate it.
Is there a lucky lady you're hoping to impress with that outfit?
You're very kind. No, I just prefer to dress like this.
I like it. It shows confidence, maturity. Not bad at all.
I'll do my best.
Right, yeah, all signed in. You can make your way up. Don't forget you've moved to red form now.
Red form. Okay, great. Where can I find that?
It's same as where yellow form was, just a couple of doors down.
Right. Okay. Cool. Thanks so much, Maria. See you. I expect this time tomorrow, probably.
Oh, of course, you're quite welcome.
Sort of brings out a year-old map of the campus. Looks at it, just makes absolutely sure. Then heads to the nearest set of stairs.
Nice. Okay, so after some, after various different issues and complications, you all vaguely make your way to the red form. There are many seats still unfilled, but there are quite a few students already sat around talking. Let's take a look. And yes, I do have a seating plan written down.
I'm impressed.
We have to remember our seats as well. I'm not even in the building yet.
You don't have to remember your seats, but who you sit next to may determine some things. Okay, so there is a table very close by. Let's have a look who is sat at that table very close by. Oh lord, is that really who? Okay. So at the close by table you can see a few people. In particular there is a quiet looking girl with dark skin and a very gothic outfit. You think you've seen her around before, but you don't know much about her. She's new to this form as far as you can tell. There is a table at the back where you can see a girl leaning back, texting away on her phone with like one leg of her chair on the floor and all the others sort of hanging off at an angle. It's frankly a surprise she's not broken her neck yet. On the table between those, the between table, you can see a larger girl who is sharing some cupcakes, and you can see quite a serious young man next to her, who appears to just be currently... You have a brief look and you think it's a phone, and then you realise it's actually a calculator he's sitting staring at. And next to him, looking a bit out of breath, having just arrived on time, is a girl with a shock of pink hair and some solid running trainers on. So, Rune, you would have arrived first. Do you want to sit at the nearest table, the delinquent table at the back, or the between table?
I think Rune would sit at the table closest to the door, just because it's easiest for them to leave, and they're not going to have to wait for a bunch of people to get out of their way.
That makes perfect sense. You shack up at the nearest table, and you see the serious-looking girl. You can engage in conversation, but not right now. You can wait. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't going to.
Good. I wasn't going to talk to your NPCs, Benjamin. Fuck you. Okay, Valerie and Wren would arrive next. Wren sort of shuffles his way through the door, and Valerie arrives fashionably late after him.
Been dragging her.
Yeah. So,
Or dragging
Wren,
it
where
into the
would you
room.
like to sit? Near table, back
Where's
table, or between
where
table?
is the empty table?
The table with the fewest people sat at it is the table nearest to the teacher's desk, the teacher table.
Valerie, would you like to sit over there?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.
We sit right there, away from everybody.
Okay, you take your seat at the table, sat next to the boy who is staring at the calculator. He's typing a couple of
God
things.
damn it.
You're so welcome. And finally, James. You come sashaying through the door. Where would you like to sit? Near table, teacher table, far table, or between table?
I immediately make eye contact with Rune, wave cheerfully and go and sit next to them.
Okay, I like it.
Rune is going to see James, and their facial expression isn't going to change, aside from a slight eyebrow lift,
Very strong.
and just gives him a polite nod as he comes and sits down.
How much I like my
you
friends
should
versus
not-
how much they like me.
You should not have nodded. That's the reason he sat next to you.
Oh, Christ.
You acknowledged him? Big mistake.
Ah, bugger.
So, as you are all sitting down, just a few minutes before registration is set to start and the teacher will show up, the door crashes open, and a grumpy-looking young man wearing a Life of Legends t-shirt comes strolling in. Sup, everyone? The Toddinator has arrived. Everybody stares at him. You can tell that he's a little bit greasy looking, hasn't shaved, and has this small amount of stubble that he probably calls a beard. He immediately looks up
greasy Todd.
and begins scanning around for some empty seats. What should we go with? Yeah, everyone roll for dexterity. How quickly can you move your seat away from Todd?
Everyone puts their bags next to them. And then the seat next to them.
I presume I'm not rolling yet.
No.
Oh no, my dex is my lowest stat.
Okay. Everyone's bags have moved quickly enough in order to block up the seat next to them. So Todd goes marching over to the back and sits with the texting girl. Hey, Chuyan, how's your holiday? She does not even look up.
I left game by accident, I'm so sorry.
Right, okay then. I mean, it's not like we fucking share history together or anything, whatever. The Toddinator will keep biding his time. Got big plans this year. Yeah. Gonna really turn things around. Nobody is listening to him.
This man is strange.
Eventually, the door opens, and a friendly, grinning teacher comes walking in. You recognise him immediately as Nicholas Redford, the food tech teacher, mostly by the apron. Hey, guys, welcome! New Year 13s, how are we feeling?
Rune just looks up from, having, they would have, leant forward onto the desk, arms crossed, and they've gotten out their lighter, and they're just flicking it every now and then and blowing it out, and then they're just going to look up at him, and then look, and it's in okay, you're there, and then going to keep flicking their lighter.
So fair.
I think James does that sort of deep breath in, looking like you're about to say something, but actually you're prompting someone else too, and he does that about 3 times, and then just shrinks a little bit.
I gotta take a hit of my vape.
Incredible. We're so peak today. The girl handing out cupcakes gives the teacher a wave. Oh, Nicholas, hi! Hey, Janie! Did you see the match last weekend? No? Oh, man. Probably a good thing, honestly. Luctonside got fucking crushed. Jesus. Right, I've got a couple of things to get together. I've got a couple of emails to check and things like that. So you guys just talk amongst yourselves for a little bit. We'll get this all set up. And I should probably get the register done, shouldn't I? I'm a professional.
Are you reassuring us or you?
It's a good question.
Can I give Valerie a weird stare?
You can.
Like, look at this guy. He don't know what he's doing.
I'm imagining like bits in The Office where it's like every now and again Ren and Val just sort of make eye contact with each other.
Yeah.
Nothing is said, but everything is known.
They got that twin telepathy.
Okay, cool. Right, let's check in then. Rune and James. You are sat with the gothic-looking girl.
Hey, Rune, how's the summer?
It was alright. For clarification, Rune has short hair that is parted down the middle. It's got dark black on one side and bright red on the other. They also look pretty gothic. They're wearing like black lipstick, they've got piercings, they've got black eyeshadow on, a big red frilly shirt, and big, like, think like Demonia's big goth boots.
Nice.
So they probably look in like the relatively same kind of style as the girl sitting across from them. They'll turn to James and go, "Yeah, it was alright. How was yours?"
It was good, yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. He's going to reach into his satchel and bring out a deck of cards. And he flicks it and says, "Oh, I've been practicing. I want to see if this works on you." And he's going to start shuffling it. Pulls out, pick a card.
Rune is going to raise an eyebrow, put down their lighter reluctantly, and sigh and take a card.
James, roll for dexterity.
Okay. Take a look at it.
Okay.
Make sure you remember it.
Yep.
Shuffles it back into the deck. Is this your card?
Rune, it is your card.
Yes.
Sweet. Awesome. Okay, I mean, yeah, I knew that. Thank you. I just
You need.
take that card back. Thank you.
After this
Shuffles it back in
demonstration, the gothic girl looks up, and Rune, you suddenly realise it's been a couple of months. So, like, you know, good on you for remembering. This is actually a girl that you share a class with. You've not spoken to her before, but you do know that her name is Ali. She gives you a nod. Who's your friend with the magic?
This is James. He's in the Circus Society.
Ah, right. Yeah, you've mentioned that a couple of times, haven't you?
Yeah. How was your summer?
Not bad, I suppose. Could be better, but I think everything could be better. Nice to meet you. She extends her hand towards James.
I reach across. I think we're sitting on the opposite side of the table, right? So I just sort of like full body lean across.
Strong, confident handshake.
It is neither of those things, but it is optimistic.
The girl nods.
Take a hand.
James, nice to meet you.
What was your name again?
I'm Ali Barlow.
Ali, great to meet you. Yeah, James. Hi.
Yeah, I've got art with Rune. We didn't really talk much, did we?
No, I think we both just kind of acknowledged that we both had good taste in clothes, and that was about it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But now we're sharing a form, then guess I'll see you a bit more often.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, right. Good to meet you both.
You too.
Ali seems to retreat into herself after this a little bit. She's just sort of observing the classroom without making comment. In the meantime, Valerie and Wren. You're sat next to a guy on a calculator.
I tap him on the shoulder.
He turns. Yeah?
Don't I know a fun fact?
Sure, I guess.
In Wales, there's a settlement. It's where a bunch of octopi live. And it's called Octopolis and Atlantis. True fact.
That's like so demonstrably scientifically impossible. I don't even know where to start.
It's scientifically impossible. I'll have you know, I've won every single science competition I've ever been in.
Follow-up question. How many scientific competitions have you been in?
Like 100.
Right.
And 5.
Okay. Yeah, it's been great. Great talking to you. Now, if you don't mind...
Can I lean over to Valerie and whisper in her ear, I think he's writing boobies on the calculator.
You're so right.
Yeah.
He doesn't
know what maths is. Yeah.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I turn away.
Yeah, also, look, I'm just trying to get this calculator figured out before I start maths, you know? He goes back to his calculator.
Is it broken?
No, not broken. I just need to, I need to make sure all the functions are working, because, you know, it's one of those things you're not going to be able to get very far if you can't do, like, reverse cosine, you know? I'm sure you've been there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's cosines.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, just getting everything working.
I'm just staring intensely at this guy.
He can sort of feel it, but he doesn't look up.
I don't know how to talk to this dude. I'm just staring at him, hoping that he knows how to communicate with eye contact.
Very fair.
But if he stares at me, I'm gonna look away.
At this point, Nicholas stands up, stretches out. Alright, gang, I think it's about time that we... And at this point, the door crashes open, and Hedda Jørgëndóttir comes walking in.
Oh.
Oh!
I'm just going to walk straight to the back table.
Hanging out with the delinquents. It is one of the only
I'm
seats
going to make sure... I'm going to sit on the
delinquency?
furthest part from Todd that I can, but apart from that...
well, it's a small table, so you're still, like, opposite Todd, but... There's enough physical distance that you are comfortable.
I put my bag on the table so I can't see Todd.
So fair.
What does Hedda look
You should block him.
Yeah, Hedda, describe yourself.
Hedda is like brown hair, about shoulder length, has so many piercings, very light blue eyes, slightly Nordic-ish looking. I'm bad at descriptions.
Yeah, no, that works. Nicholas just sort of stares. Right. Good of you to join us, Hedda.
I give him a light nod.
Okay, right. So, I've got you all signed in. Well, I guess I need to add Hedda now, but I'll do that in a second. So, I suppose you're wanting your timetables, because otherwise you're literally not going to be able to go to your lessons. But then, of course, if your lessons are shit, that might be a good thing. Jane is the only person who laughs.
Teacher's pet. I whisper to Valerie.
Hilariously enough, Arlen looks alongside and goes,
Teachers
yeah.
I love Alan already. I'm not gonna tell him that though.
Of course.
Yeah.
Which one was Alan? Sorry, what the name?
I'm trying to send images as they're being introduced.
Oh, very fair.
Yeah.
Nicholas Redford, yes. Right, okay, so I'll start handing out timetables, and then, yeah, let's have a look, yeah. Yeah, so we've got about 10 minutes, and then 9:05 you guys can head off to your first lesson, and get started on year 13. Should be fun. Right. He begins wandering around. He is handing them out in alphabetical order, because that's the way I've got them saved.
My first or last name?
Last name. Right, Curtis. Wren Curtis Valerie, here you go. I will DM these on Discord, unless anybody wants them anywhere else.
Yippee!
Whee!
Discord's probably easiest.
And Wren, that's yours. He continues wandering around a bit. Let's have a look who have I got here. Rune. Good to meet you, Rune.
Likewise.
And James Hemlock, you're next in the list. There you go, and handing out a couple more.
Yeah.
And then a minute or so later, he pops up next to the back table. Oh yeah, Hedda, this one's yours.
Hedda does not notice because she is on her phone, but eventually takes it.
So fair. So, you receive your timetables and the conversations begin. People complaining about the free periods they don't have, or having to come in period 1 on a Friday, or getting to go home early on a Tuesday. There's lots of conversations going on. Rune, you've received your timetable. You take a quick look through. How are you feeling?
Rune looks at the timetable and is quite relieved that they don't have anything in the mornings on Mondays, but also is kind of sitting there like, I now have nothing to do until 4 p.m, until like period 4. This is fun. And so they're going to get out their phone, they're going to take a picture of their timetable and send it to their brother and go, can you come pick me up?
Very fair. Ali looks at this point. Rune, do we have the same art class? Is it Tuesday 1, Belinda Brown?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I was wondering if we were going to get moved classes, but looks like it would be alright.
Apparently not. Yeah, should be. What are you thinking of doing this year?
I'm doing scrolling. I dropped sociology. I wasn't really interested, so I'm doing English Lit, Art, and Psychology.
Okay.
It was a good call dropping sociology, I think.
I'm still doing art, photography, and design.
Man, you're going to be seeing a lot of Belinda then, aren't you? Mrs. Brown, sorry.
Yeah, but then again, I like her, and I get on well with her, so...
Yeah, she really helped me out last year. Ali sort of...
I'll give Ali like a little half smile and like a nod of like, I don't know what you went through, but I'm sorry, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
Very nice. Well, Ali does feel a bit supported by that. James, how are you feeling about your timetable?
James's first thought is, God, the way break and lunch are written is so intimidating.
Yeah, that's fair.
His second thought is, oh wow, I'm going to be Wilbur's best friend by the end of this year. But yeah, he looks over it. I think I'm pretty content with how this is turning out. I just have to. I think I briefly wave down Mr. Redfort and I say,
"Hey,
hi, you don't happen to know when you don't happen to know when society sign up is? Is that something that's happening today or later in the week?"
Oh my god, I completely forgot. Hold on, right, everyone back here, facing this way. Don't look at your timetables for a second. I know they're very interesting. I know. Everyone, please. Guy.
I'm sorry.
Guys, Artrist, can you please stop talking, please? Thank you. Cheshire, you as well. Right, okay, think I've got everybody's attention. Society-wise, as you likely know from last year, there are the same societies as last time. You've got your netball club on Monday, your drama club on Tuesday, circus on Wednesday, film on Thursday, football on Friday. You see Ali sort of give a little fist pump when she hears football club. So sign up will be at break or lunch. Go down and visit Miss Jones. She'll get you signed up for all that. And even if you were in a society last year, you will have to re-sign up today in order to be on it again this year. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
Therefore, I have done my job.
Could you repeat the list? Sorry, you broke up slightly for me.
Sorry, yes. I don't know how that happened while we're in a physical room, but anyway. Netball Club, Monday.
I wasn't saying that in character.
Yeah, Netball Club, Monday. Drama Club, Tuesday. Circus, Wednesday. Film, Thursday. Football, Friday. I should probably also address, I know that a lot of people are probably feeling a little bit thrown that we've moved all the forms around. We had to do a little bit of restructuring, but this will be your form from here on, for the rest of this year. But if you do have any problems, of course, just let myself or any of the senior staff know.
Hedda's hand is straight in the air.
Hedda, yes.
Why did you move forms around?
Mainly just like, sometimes we like to make sure the cohort gets the chance to meet other members of the cohort. Just more social stuff, basically.
Okay, but that's only sometimes. You don't do this all the time?
Whenever, as you hear him say this justification, you see Chu-Yan sort of smirk and go back to her typing. It's just the way it goes. I wouldn't worry about it. But yeah, hope we're all satisfied. And once you're happy with your timetables, you can head off to your lessons.
Hedda just mutters under her breath, "Stupid." Goes back to her phone.
Chu-Yan nods. Yeah, I agree. It's fucking lame, really. I don't even know why I bothered showing it.
I just give a glance over, like, was I talking to you? But don't say anything. We go back to my phone again.
Chu-Yan glances back, and Hedda, you were airdropped a picture of Mr. Redfort. Somebody has drawn googly eyes on top and added the text, "Me when I lie." Chu-Yan looks up and gives you a wink.
Very good.
Todd sort of leans over the table at the two girls. Yeah, man, that's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. So you're Chu-Yan, the one they call the meme queen? Chu-Yan continues texting. And you must be Hedda, sorry, the one they say came from an exotic place.
And don't even look at him. Don't even look at him.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Ignore his ass.
Cool. Well, good to meet you. I'm Todd Bergstrom. You've probably heard of me. I'm pretty decent Call of Line player. I'm like top 500 in the country. No, okay, well, fucking whatever. I guess I'll see you in history then.
Call of Line.
Call of Line, my favourite. I can't come up with this stuff on the fly. I didn't plan these in advance.
No, man, it's good.
You need to write it down somewhere so you keep continually calling it that.
I will, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I have.
Okay, that's good because I already forgot what the League one was.
Life of Legends.
Life of Legends. That was it.
I wrote it down.
It could be important more later.
So I completely stepped over people's first reaction to their timetables, of which James is happy with after learning what the society sign up is.
Oh yes, that reminds me actually. James, you get a text.
Do that thing where I check it in my pocket under the table.
Very nice. You've got a text from Keith. It says, "You got joggers with stanners."
What?
Yeah, I type back. Yeah, boss. 1 is on tours and 4 is on fryers.
You get another text back. Nice.
LFGGGGGGG.
Oh, I love Keith already. We've not even met him in person yet.
Oh, and 3 is on letters. I type afterwards.
You get a response based.
This is... James has never spoken like this in real life. In his life.
I was wondering if he was going to, I was expecting him to text back, "Yes, I do have geography with Mr. Stanley."
No, he's at the stage of being socialised where he mirrors.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, so we saw Rune. Did we see Valerie and Wren's reaction to that timetable? We didn't, did we?
No.
Valerie and Wren,
they're sharing it, they're figuring out which classes they have together, and they're like, oh, fuck, got this teacher.
Indeed. You do share art?
Schedule!
I don't know! Are you gonna wait for me after class, or am I gonna have to wait for you?
I'll wait for you. I'll do something somewhere.
Yeah, because some days I've got like a decent break, but then you've got like a really long break, which is just really stupid.
I know. I can't even go home. I mean, I could.
No.
They probably wouldn't want me to.
No.
You hear a little sigh from your left.
What's this guy
Calculator boy,
sighing about? Calculator boy. What's wrong, calculator?
Valerie, could you roll for dexterity?
Oh no.
Concerning.
Nice. You take a quick peek at his timetable over his shoulder, and you see exactly what he's sighing at. He is here, period 1, on a Monday every week for physics.
Sucks to be you.
Be me.
And then you hear him sigh slightly more loudly.
Dude, what is wrong?
Valerie, could you roll for dexterity, please?
What on earth?
This guy just keeps complaining.
Okay, you just about managed to peek quickly enough to see what's up. This time he's staring at maths, period 1 on a Wednesday, which doesn't look so bad, until you sort of tune your ears into the conversation, and you hear on the other side of the room, "Oh god, I've got maths period 1 Wednesday. That's such a pain."
Who says that?
Todd.
Oh.
Arlen sighs.
Oh yes.
Another year with him. Fantastic.
Is he smart enough to do maths?
Well, he doesn't do further maths. And I do. I think that says everything.
I feel bad about your times table.
That's fine. There are
I was thinking about doing that, but like, I'm not going to. So the fact that you've done it's just the twin telepathy is working all the way to America.
There are pros and cons, though, if you look at this. Arlen suddenly shows you why his timetable is not as bad as it looks, as you realise he does not have lessons on Friday.
Can we switch?
We have lessons every day.
Look, this is just something they do for people who do, maths, physics, further maths, difficult subjects. Speaking of, anyone
That's
who
true, I
gets
guess.
physics, it seems. At least it's with Marcus. Damn good teacher, that man. Arlen heads off. He is one of the first to leave the classroom.
You didn't want to sit next to Valerie because she stinks.
Probably, yeah. I mean, she was vaping.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, the lemon doesn't hide the fact that you need deodorant.
Okay, so we move on to period 1. But I don't believe anybody... What was that?
Gotta quote that. Sorry, the lemon doesn't hide the fact you need deodorant.
So yeah, you move on to period 1, but it doesn't look like anybody has any lessons period 1. So in your free period, there is basically only one place to hang out, and that is the lunchroom. Just tons of white tables spread out across the room. There are people playing card games, relaxing, chatting. Some of them are trying to read and do some schoolwork, but let's be real, they're not.
Did I get a reply from my brother?
You do get a reply shortly afterwards. It just says, meet in 10.
At this point, James approaches you and says, "Are you planning to sign up for circus again this year, do you think?"
Given that I run the society, yes.
Oh, that's such a good point. I was just going to say, I mean, are you hanging around for a while? Because I've got nothing else on period 3.
I'm getting picked up by my brother.
Oh, sick. Alright, no worries. I'm gonna find Keith if he's free right now.
See you around, and then Rune is going to go into the elevator and then very quickly press the close and doors button as soon as they're ready.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
see you around.
Oh, James, my man, you are fumbling.
James just like straight up just says, "Okay, see you later," and like holds a hand up in a wave as the door closes.
I'm just imagining like James keeps moving his head until the door closes.
I feel really bad for him.
I don't. He doesn't move his head. I think he's not quite that pathetic.
Yeah.
I don't want my PC to be black.
He's not down that horrible.
He's not even down horrible. He just doesn't have many friends.
Poor
Yeah, I think he drops another text to Keith saying, "Are you free now?"
Keith messages back immediately, chilling in usual spot.
Hell yeah. I go to the usual spot.
Rune will go down to the reception, sign up for circus, and then promptly go and meet their brother outside.
Okay. Oh yeah, we should probably take this in turn order.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It is you.
It's me!
So yeah, you meet your brother outside the door. Rowan looks up. Well, already can't handle college, huh? Where do you want to go?
It's just... maybe that cafe we like.
Oh, yeah, of course. Hold on. Let me, what was it called? Oregon Roast, that was it.
Yeah, that one.
I'll drive you.
Cool. I don't have anything till period 4, so I thought I'd spend time with you.
Yeah, that's fair enough, I suppose. I've not got much going on.
I know you're off on Mondays, so...
yeah. Nice and convenient, at least. It means that, you can hang out like this. Is that every week, then, that you're free until 4th?
Yep.
Maybe we should finally catch up on some of those games I've been meaning to finish.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that sounds good. And with that, you guys drive off. We'll catch up with you in a little bit.
Sure.
Valerie! No, I promised myself I wasn't going to make that joke.
It's too late.
It's there. It's happened now.
Valerie, why don't you come on over? What would you like to do with your free first period?
Can I find a table towards the back corner of the room and then take out a jar of teeth and beads and my yarn? Or
yes,
with it,
you can.
String.
You do all of that. Somebody spots you and comes walking over. And I can even tell you who it is in a minute. There we go.
Oh.
You see a rather attractive-looking girl, but with a bit of a mean streak, standing next to what you can only describe as like the dictionary definition of himbo. The girl looks at her nails for a moment and then looks down. Valerie, still doing your usual then?
Still doing your usual then.
How is your summer, Valerie?
Looking like a dead possum, that is.
Oh, very spicy. I see you haven't changed a bit. I thought maybe, I'd stretch out the olive branch now that we're not in the same form, now that I've been moved.
Sure.
Good. Well, how was your summer then?
Nothing to complain about, same old, same old.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was a pretty good summer, wasn't it, Danny? What were you saying? Danny, it was a good summer, wasn't it? Yes. Yes, it was a good summer. Yeah. Good. Anyway, Danny, don't you have that thing to attend to? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I'll head down to the office. Danny sort of looks a bit disheartened and walks off.
All right. Do you want me to make you a bracelet? Is that what this is about?
You think I'd wear something that you made? Come on, man. If it's not branded, I'm not buying.
I could put a little V on it if you want.
Why would I want to wear your brand? Missy is the only brand that matters in college. Anyway, it's been a good chat, Valerie. I'm sure there's plenty that you want to say, but I would leave it for now. I've got what I need. I'll see you later.
What you?
Missy saunters off.
Take a hit of my vape in anger.
I'm assuming I'm next to her during all of this.
I was going to ask where you were, but I'm
that.
assuming that you're following Val in any given
Yeah.
situation.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just as soon as she's like out of earshot, I just go, "What a raging bitch!"
I know. Did you see? You know, fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Her outfit
you know?
is so tacky as well.
Her
like,
face.
I mean, true, but to be fair, she can't really help that, so you gotta go after the outfit.
Valerie, it's extra annoying for you because you know why she came to talk to you. It's not just that you used to share a form last year, but you're fairly confident that you are also... where is it? Yeah, you are fairly confident that you are also in the same sociology class.
Gross.
You vaguely remember her
Oof.
queen bitch of college, Melissa Ducasse. And of course, her lovely boyfriend Danny. Or should I say
Clueless hunk.
should I say her whipped boyfriend Danny?
I don't think he realizes that he's her boyfriend.
Probably not, no.
No, she just kind of like drags them everywhere, and he's just like, "Oh, we're going this way." Okay,
Yeah, that's basically how it goes.
yeah.
Cool. Valerie and Wren continue
That
with
sounds healthy.
your little bitch session as well as making benefits. James.
Yeah.
You head into the lunchroom, and you can see your mate Keith, who is currently relaxing with some headphones on. He gives you a wave as you come in.
Awesome. I head on over. Do you know what Keith looks like?
I actually don't have a description for Keith because he was invented after everybody else.
Yeah. So I just wave. Hey, Keith. Good to see you again. How's the rest of your summer?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, didn't do a whole lot, but I went on some nice walks. You ever been around... Oh, where is it? North, Lake District.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, lovely place to
My
go.
dad's... It's on me and my dad's to-do list, but we've not got around to it yet. Thanks again for inviting me over that time. I didn't need to get out of the house, to be honest.
Oh,
It took
no
me a while
worries.
to realise it. So, yeah, cheers.
I mean, who doesn't want to hang out with the suavest motherfucker in college?
Very kind, thank you. But yeah, cheers for that. I've offered to return the favour, but our house is like an absolute bomb site. We've not even unpacked some stuff, and I've told you about the state the top floor's in and all that. But,
No kidding. Didn't you move, last year, though?
yeah, it's always more to be doing, I'm busy with, college is manic, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, though. Stannis was pretty good last year. A bit brusque, but she knows her shit when it comes to geography and history.
Yeah, Will was great. I'm really glad. I think we were actually getting on pretty well together. So she's not sick of me by the end of this year. Did you take history again, or?
No, actually, sorry, I forgot to say, history was the thing I dropped. So I'm still carrying on with law and geography, but... wait, no, geography? Yeah, geography.
Yeah, geography. Don't apologise if it's not for you. It's not for you. I just wondered.
Yeah.
I think.
Go on.
I was going to say. I think either end of this year I'm going to be like Wilma's best mate, or she might hate me. We'll see. I don't have to see her after this year, I guess, if it's the latter. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm looking forward to that. I've got business studies as well today, and I've got that with Mr. DeFranco, which is always a fucking banger time. I tell you, if you ask Mr. DeFranco the right question, he will talk for 50 minutes about his Fortune 500 business from the past. Yeah, easy way through a lesson that.
Well, also, we just need to take a minute to appreciate his name's Mr. DeFranco. That's cool as hell.
Oh yeah, no, my man Henna's DeFranco. I'd probably call him Henry.
Mr. DeFranco.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what's his actual name? Henry. Okay, Henry
yeah.
DeFranco.
Hey,
hold on. I got something. I want to try you. Hold on.
Go on. Something you want to try? Oh, Lord. Why did I say go on? I know what this is.
Gone.
Yeah. Come on, pick a card.
Oh, okay. He's back.
Tell me when I sound okay.
Right, I guess I'll go with this one.
Can you hear? It's stuttering. What was the last thing you heard from me?
Heard pick a card. I have picked a card, any card.
Pick. Okay, I'll roll a deck, I suppose.
Do it. Okay. You're feeling much more confident about this one. So,
is this your...
oh shit. Yeah, it is. You've gotten better at that.
Hell yes.
Fucking nice, my dude. Oh man, are you still going to be doing the magic stuff at the Circus Society?
Oh, definitely. It's your accountancy joining it. It's a great time. Like the person who runs it, they're really lovely. It's not just cards and stuff. Like you could do acrobatics, you can learn boy spinning, all that stuff. It's a great time.
I don't know. I just like to, head home and chill after college. I don't really want to stay here any longer than I have to. Maybe I'll come along at some point, but not today. Well, not this week.
Just keep it in mind, okay? You never know. I didn't think I'd enjoy it till I started.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask, by the way. Forms got changed around and stuff.
Yeah. What did we have? Is there something about restructure, I think?
Yeah. Teachers were super vague about it, because we asked... we asked Miss Hasegawa, but she had feck all to say, really. Yeah, I mean, I assume somebody knows, but not telling us. I think it was something about that alley chick, but I don't know her, so can't really comment.
Ali's on my fault now, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she was sitting across from me, and she's in Redfall now.
Huh. Yeah. Maybe that's one of her friends, or somebody who knows her. What's her name? You know that Chinese chick that's texting all the time?
She's in my form as well, if I recall correctly. Well, I mean, there were two people who were texting all the time, but one of them was Hedda. Everyone knows Hedda.
Oh, yeah, no, everyone knows Hedda. God, I'm not even going to think about asking her out. Christ. That would be a bold move from a tier 3 man like me.
It's a little low, my guy. But you never know.
Yeah. But yeah, I was going to ask actually. Chuyan, I think her name is. I think she knows something about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard her name come up a couple of times when rumours were flying earlier.
Interesting. Right. Well, I don't know if I want to, start my CV as a PI on day one, but
yeah, that's fair.
I'll keep it.
I imagine it doesn't fucking matter that much, to be honest. So...
No, it's just weird to see.
Yeah. Anyway, let's stop the shit flinging. What are we, women? Let's have a nice catch-up. So, did you see the match the other day?
I didn't. Hey, man, we don't have to do the silly women jokes,
Oh, yeah, I guess. Sorry. That's my bad.
All good, man. All good. Was good from there, pretty much until it's time for me to go to my lesson. We probably just vibe and catch up.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Right. Okay, Valerie, Hedda, what are you doing with your free period one?
I have a 3 morning off, so I think I'm just kind of going outside, heading home.
That is extremely fair. As you make your way home, you sort of observe the college as it recedes behind you. It is a very nice looking building. It's impressive for sure. As you stare, you just get the strange sense that something is off about it today.
Did you also want to send a text to Polly and ask why the forms really moved around?
Okay.
I don't expect an answer, but...
Send text to Polly, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. You do not get an answer. A couple of minutes later, you do get an answer. Sorry, busy. Just
as expected.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I just need to message somebody.
Then yeah, just like a cigarette, get walking.
Cool. Right, as we move on to period 2, I do believe there are some people starting lessons, but for now, Rune is vibing in the coffee shop with their brother Rowan.
Yeah, Rune has a nice large hot chocolate in front of them with like cream and marshmallows, like the whole thing, and has been just sort of chatting through this is my timetable, this is who are in my form, and I mentioned that I say to Rowan, that's my brother Rowan, James seems very eager. I don't know how nice to be to him.
James.
Hard trick guy.
Oh. Okay, so not the other guy.
No, card trick guy who dresses really fancy. He's trying to be really, really nice, and I don't know whether I can trust it.
I mean, I get it, you know. Let's be real. It's been, you know, a decently long summer. Chances are everyone's just probably, you know, a little bit starved of affection. Everyone's just being nice and friendly. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry.
Should I be nice back, or do you think that's a bad idea?
I mean, more friends than enemies is generally better. I know there's a lot going on there, but look, these people are not the people that you used to know, yeah?
I know, it's just, I can't get past it.
Don't treat them as guilty until proven innocent. I'm not saying you have to, like, you know, throw yourself at the guy.
No, I wasn't planning on it.
Good. I think you're allowed to.
You know he's not my type.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would say be nice, be civil.
I have been civil. I've greeted him, I've nodded, I've smiled here and there.
If somebody else was watching it, would the audience do like the big sigh in the what are they called? In the soap opera, not the soap opera, sitcom.
Sitcom?
You know, like the sad guy is just like, oh, I'll see you later, and the audience is like, oh.
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm not good with people.
I know. It's all practice. I mean, I wasn't fantastic with people for a long time, but you eventually learn. I mean, look, I know it's difficult given your situation, but have you thought any more about picking up a part-time job?
I mean, depends what kind of jobs would let me work there, that would be able to, you know, accommodate me. I think the best thing I would be able to do would be like work from home.
Yeah, that might be possible, to be fair. There's probably a few places looking for jobs, though. You might be able to ask and see if there's something that fits you. Even if it was just like data entry or like sorting files or reception desking. Yeah, just maybe something for a bit more social practice is what I'm getting at.
You think I'd make a good receptionist?
No, I don't, but I think you would get a little bit better at talking to people with that much practice. I mean, if you can deal with some angry Karens barging in, demanding to speak to your manager because the peonies were the wrong shade of yellow, I think you'll be fine dealing with your friends at college.
I've got you, and I've got Dorian.
Well, like I say, it's up to you. Just something to bear in mind, Rune.
Okay. Are you enjoying your black Americano?
To be honest, I don't know if it's black enough. I can still feel the taste of softness somewhere in there.
God, why do you have to be so edgy, Rowan?
You've seen my room, right? Surely that's answer enough.
Yeah, we painted your entire apartment black. That says nothing.
And it's a damn good apartment, too.
It is a damn good apartment.
You ever wonder what Mum and Dad would say if they came over?
I think Dad would have an aneurysm, and I think Mum would have a heart attack, and that would solve both of our problems.
Cheers to that. You clink
And
your
no
drinks.
cheers.
Valerie! Period 2, what are you up to?
Sorry, one more time.
Valerie, period 2, what are you up to?
I think I'm just wandering around campus with Wren.
Okay, cool. Wren, what are you up to?
I'm going to class, so I don't know what Valerie's going
There
to
we
do.
go!
Yeah.
Ren has a lesson and he is going to it.
Yeah. You could walk me to class. You know, it could be all girly pop like that. But don't you also have a class?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the schedule wrong. I was looking at morning as period 1.
No, we're on period 2 now. I'm like shoving Valerie to class so she's not fashionably late.
That is very fair.
You guys go to sociology then.
You
Yeah,
shove,
well, I got English language.
you shove her through the door into sociology, and you see who you expected to see. Mrs. Polly Behrman. She's young, she's blonde, she's attractive. She gives you a look as you come in. The lads are all focused entirely on her, but she is looking at you. Valerie, come on in.
Can I sprint away?
You can.
Like really quickly shuffle.
You can.
Like, bye,
shuffle
Val.
off. Right, Valerie, last person in your seat, please. Valerie, are you sitting down?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, welcome. You can also see a couple of girls that you recognise from last year, and indeed, Melissa Ducasse is in this class. She's decided not to sit with you, though. She's sitting at the one table with all the girls. You've just taken a seat at one of the tables with the boys, because let's be real, they're not going to talk to you anyway.
Fair.
The boys, enraptured by Miss Behrman's, let's say, unique teaching style. They listen very intently. They would probably describe it as visual teaching. Very well. This is the second year of your sociology course. It will be much more challenging, of course, but I expect that you will succeed. Or at least, under my tutelage, you will succeed. Melissa Ducasse, can you remind me of the last topic that we studied? Melissa sort of barely looks up from her nails. No, not really. Oh dear. Boys, nice and quiet please, facing this way. Valerie, you were last in, you tell me. Valerie, roll for intelligence.
Ooh.
Oh. Not bad. That is about correct. I'm glad somebody has remembered something about their lessons. Valerie! You're feeling good. You've done well in sociology. For the rest of this session, you'll get a +2 to all lucidity rolls.
Yo.
Write that down.
Nice.
I will.
So yeah, Valerie's doing alright in her lesson. Meanwhile, Hannah is teaching English. Okay, everyone, I am very excited to be teaching you English this year. I love having new students. Okay, I just want to tell you all about my summer because I got a new dog over the summer, and I just wanted to show you some pictures if that's alright. Are we good to start with that first before we move on to actual lessons?
She's too happy. It's freaking me out. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing a dog if she tones it down a bit.
Okay, I do believe that is quite a few people, so let's take a look at the dog. His name is Truffles. There he is. She puts Truffles up on the board.
You know how they say dog owners look like their dogs?
She's got a fluffy little border collie.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so nice to see you all back. I think we've got a couple of new faces, haven't we? Classes did get shuffled a little bit, but that's fine. So, who do we have new here? I don't think I've seen you before, have I? The girl sat next to Wren looks up from her phone. It is indeed Chu-Yan. Yeah, Chu-Yan. Okay, Chu-Yan, would you be able to just put your phone away? That would be absolutely fantastic. Chu-Yan does not respond. Right, okay, well...
I just stare at her.
Chu-Yan looks up at Wren. Wren, roll for strength.
Fuck! Okay, my strength isn't the worst stat, but it's not the best.
The intensity of your
Ooh.
gaze finally forces Chu-Yan to put her phone away for the first time all morning.
Let's go.
God, fine, I'm listening. Don't expect me to show up every lesson.
Like, freaking people out.
Bullshit. Okay, fantastic. So, we're going to be moving on today. We're going to start with our first topic, one of my absolute favourites, child language acquisition. I know it sounds kind of boring, but it is actually super fun. Right, okay, let me have a look. Yeah, Raj, would you be able to start us off? Let's take a look. Could you tell me what the top of page 10 says in your textbook? And the lesson rolls on as expected. James, you are still vibing with your mate Keith, I assume?
Yeah, probably. I think once it gets to towards the end of period 2, I'll crack open
A cold one with the
one of my textbooks.
Or that. Okay, cool.
So, by the way, am I sounding all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just go sans music for now. Yes, so yeah, I'll crack open one of my books.
Nice.
In preparation for my first lesson with Wilma.
Okay, cool. Where is time? Okay. And thus, break time approaches. This is one of the times that you can sign up for clubs. So, does anybody want to sign up to a club?
What clubs
Yes,
are there again?
Magic, please. Magic, please. Yes,
yeah.
thank you.
Put you in for Circus Society. Is anyone else signing up to anything? Or
I
taking
don't know
sign-up lists?
I don't know the clubs.
Did you not write them down when I told you them?
No, I
I wrote
forgot.
them down, but the first one I think I misheard because I heard netball, and I don't know what that is.
It's a British classic sport, generally played by women.
American
Oh,
movement.
No, no, netball.
no, you don't.
You don't have netball.
What?
What the fuck?
Do you
It's
not have
called,
like an American version called like
it's
ball
called-
ball or
it's called-
something?
it's called women's basketball in America.
Oh my god, is it?
No.
It's
Fucking
not.
wild.
Wait,
Women's
what's it called in America?
basketball.
But there's actual basketball played by women.
Yeah, but
It's-
netball is women's basketball in America.
Incredible.
What
Those
the
aren't the same
Oh,
thing though.
okay.
Well done, Ari. Okay. Okay, what
Ari,
signups
you're
do we
personally
have?
responsible for all the shit spots in America.
I'll bear it all, including breaking.
Okay, Rune
What
James.
are the clubs? Can you
Really?
repeat the clubs real quick?
Netball, Monday. Drama, Tuesday. Circus, Wednesday. Film, Thursday. Football, Friday.
I'm intrigued by the circus.
Okay.
I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I'm confident enough to go sign up there.
Okay, Valerie,
Sign
what
up
would
for
you like to
circus.
sign up for?
None.
Okay, very valid. And Hedda can't sign up because she's not fucking here.
Can I,
Back for lunch break to sign up.
can I talk to Valerie?
I suppose you can talk to Valerie.
Cool. I'm thinking about circus, but I don't know. Are you gonna do anything?
Why bother? It's just effort and work, and we can do other things. I mean, circus is cool. Clowns are cool, but like,
Sounds are very cool.
imagine after school, Life of Legends, Above Tail.
Yeah, but I keep getting shouted at in Life of Legends. They don't like that I don't like talking. They just shout at me.
Back, but with your actions.
Oh, 'cause I'm not very good, so they're just gonna make me rage quit. And Above Tail is fine, but like I don't know. I feel bad about killing the sheep mom.
You hear
But she also really annoys me, so it's like a double-edged sword.
Todd overhears you as he walks past. Above Tail, that game for baby gamers. Soundtrack's not even that good.
Shut up, you Life of Legends player. You smell like your mom's basement.
Are you saying that as Ren?
Yeah, he gets like a little like anger,
Okay,
and
Ren.
then he like quickly like turns around.
Ren, I'm going to give you +3 fear for social interaction.
Shit.
Oh.
He says that and he immediately walks behind Valerie.
Val, keep your fucking Ren under control. Christ.
Your mouth under control.
Look, I am keeping my mouth under control. You should hear what I say when I hop online. As he smarms off, you
Basement.
As he smarms off, you can only assume that was supposed to be some kind of boast.
Apparently.
In the meantime, break is coming to a close, and period 3 is beginning. There are quite a few people that need to go to things. James, you're in history. You are sat opposite from Chuyan, who is once more on her phone. She has recovered from seeing Ren. Wilma Stanley comes walking into the room. Back to it. Well, I hope everybody's summer was alright. Yes. James, did you do anything with your summer?
Yeah, bits and pieces. Me and my dad did a couple of walking trails. Went out to Scotland. Went sort of the like out of city parts there. Ben Nevis is on the list, but didn't get around to it this year.
Under her breath, Chuyan just goes, fucking lame. Wow.
Is there art of Wilma?
I don't know. Is that one of
I've
the
sent
teachers?
all of the teacher art that I've drawn.
Oh, got it.
I don't have the Discord chat like on my screen because I've got other shit I need to look at. So every so often I just tab back in, and you guys are just like fucking memeing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so much.
Right. Okay. So I suppose we should get started with a bit of historical work then. So generally, the way that history works in A level is that you do one topic of breadth and one topic of depth. So the breadth topic would, of course, be the 100 Years' War that we've been studying. So for our depth topic, we're going to be looking at the First and Second Crusades, just that small 5-year gap in history. We're going to go into as much detail as we possibly can. So I'm just wondering what people already know offhand, or whether anyone has taken a look at the textbooks before the lesson. James, what about you? James, roll for intelligence.
Certainly.
Okay.
Possible.
You give a fairly convincing answer. Wilma Stanley nods. Very, very nice. Yes, I see that you have been paying attention. Excellent. That is where we're going to be starting. We're going to be taking a look at some of the preceding history up to 1095. Okay, James. For a good answer in history, you get +2 to your lucidity rolls for the rest of the session.
Hey.
Ooh, I'm just going to note that in my story.
That would be a good call.
That's use lucidity section on that point. Like whenever it goes into script work or something like that, I do like lean over to is it Chuyan? How do I pronounce that name?
Chuyan, yeah.
Chuyan, great. I just lean over and say, hey, I think we're in the same form. I didn't get the chance to say hi this morning. I'm James, and I reach out hand to shake.
Chuyan looks up. I'm Chuyan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Can't say it's been all that fun being moved to a new form, but I must admit, Mr. Cravat, you do make a good first impression.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was really weird, wasn't it? Have you heard what it's about? Like every time I've spoken to a teacher about it, they just deflected.
Yeah, I do know what it's all about.
Wow, really?
Look, long story short, there was like some bullying stuff that went on. Just, you know, it wasn't really anything, to be honest. Like, I don't know why they bothered dealing with it all in the way that they did. But, yeah, long story short, the people who were bullied were moved to one form, and the people doing the bullying were moved to the other. So if you're wondering why Melissa's so fucking mad about it, that's why. She was the ringleader of that whole mess. Well, sort of.
Oh. Huh. Oh, I'm assuming the people in yellow form are doing all right.
Generally, yeah. I wouldn't know. I don't tend to talk to those people much anymore.
Old friends of yours, or ex-friends, I should say.
Something like that, yeah.
Right. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to press you on. I'm... Say again, sorry.
You got Instagram, Mr. Cravat?
I've heard of it. About one social media at a time is enough for me, and that one is currently WhatsApp.
God, right. Hold on. I'll just show you the meme on my phone. I saw this and thought of you. She shows you a meme of a sad-looking otter.
Oh.
Just a sad-looking otter by itself.
Yeah, just a picture of a sad-looking otter.
Damn, that's clearly outside of my breadth of humour. So anyway, 1094, certain declarations were made.
Oh, fucking... Yeah, I guess I should do some work. Only a little, though. Don't expect to see me every lesson.
Hey, that's on you, that's your prerogative.
Oh, you really are a yes man, aren't you, James? Could I say anything and you would say yes, man?
I think. But I'm not about to judge you on whether you want to be here or not. That's, like, up for you to decide.
Fair enough. You know what? I think you might be alright.
Appreciate that.
Well done, James. You appear to have successfully navigated an interaction with Chuyan.
Like one of the 3 people in this group, he doesn't have an extreme fear of social interaction. I'm gonna fucking ace the waking world.
Oh, perfect.
Fuck.
At the same time, music is going on. Wren, you're in with quite a few different people. Most of them are ones that you know from last year, though. Well, I say no. Ones you have observed last year and shared maybe 3 words with. But you do like your teacher, Miss Dominguez, because she's always been a little bit kinder to your issues.
Yes.
She comes walking.
She's very nice to me.
Welcome, everyone. I am very excited for another year of music. Some of the things that we produced last year were absolutely fantastic. And of course, those of you that helped it with the show as well. I as I said last year, I really did appreciate all of that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do this year. I'm hopefully going to teach you more things that will allow you to expand your horizons, both culturally, musically, and artistically. So, with all of that said, sorry I've been talking far too long. First thing I'd like you to do is take a listen to this piece of music, and we're going to try and identify what instrument is being used here and what kind of mood that's creating. The mood of music is something that I want to look at in detail this year. So she plays a short piece and then looks over. Okay, who wants to have a go at guessing what instrument that is? 3 hands go up. Jane's hand goes up. A cool girl with headphones around her neck, her hand goes up. And a smiley, friendly girl sitting right at the front shoots her hand up as well. Do you join them, Wren?
No.
Incredible.
I feel like Ren would know what is going on, but does not want to participate.
That is very fair. Okay, let's have a look. How about you? The girl with the headphones puts her hand down. So I'm thinking it's like a mandolin, if I'm correct, and that's creating that sort of almost spiritual vibe, that sort of almost like a nostalgia for something that you don't remember anymore. Oh, that is absolutely, what a fantastic answer that is. I do absolutely agree. That sense of loss, that longing, the mandolin has always accurately captured that. Wren, you just sort of like roll your eyes and realise that music is going to be the same as it always was.
Yep. It is like an extension of English and like art mixed into one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that period over, it is eventually lunchtime. Rune and Hedda, you have actual lessons after lunch, so I assume you're back now.
Yeah, I would also like to sign up for netball.
Okay. Very nice. I think it's very strong that 3 player characters have signed up for the same society and then 1 has gone for netball.
Wait, which day is the Clown Society on?
Wednesday.
Okay, thanks.
You love Clown Society.
Okay.
I just call that my circle of friends.
Yeah, at least it justifies James meeting these people. Or at least, well, it justifies these people hanging out with James. Okay, so lunchtime. Fuck it. It's already taken an hour and a half. I'm not running through lunchtime as well.
Cosplay.
Pardon?
No,
I've put the game pictures in this one.
Heather's made the.
Call of Light is absolutely killing me.
You made the fucking Aldi brand video games. Oh my lad, you made the video games.
Oh wait, alright. Do you have Aldi in America?
No.
Yeah, we have. I know what Aldi is.
Oh, do you?
Aldi?
You do?
It's Aldi?
Aldi.
I always pronounced it
Honestly,
Aldi. Okay,
like-
Do you have a little?
That's how it's pronounced. I always pronounced it Lidl. Little?
Ari, I'm not
the
saying
slogan is little on something, little on price.
Yeah.
I've never seen the slogan.
Oh my god.
At what point does this become advertisement?
Yeah. Okay.
And continue.
Moving on. Period 4. Rune, what are you up to, period 4?
Being dead.
Rune?
They're muted.
Rune is muted.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Okay, we'll catch with Rune.
I can leg it down and check with them if you like.
I am unmuted. Hi, sorry. No wonder Benjamin wasn't responding to me. I was muted and didn't realise.
Amazing. I'm glad that we all keep doing that. Okay, Rune,
hi.
what are you doing period 4?
I was going to say, I would like to do something really quick at lunch.
Okay, what would you like to do at lunch?
I would like to try and find James.
Okay. You encounter James in... you encounter James in the lunch queue. He's probably buying, like, a panini or something.
Rune will, like,
Likely.
roll up behind and, like, gently, like, tap his arm, because that's, like, there's no appropriate place to touch at Rune's immediate height. So they just... They just tap his
Rune
arm.
rolls up and slaps his ass.
No. Rune will tap his arm and look up and go, "Hi again.
Oh, hey, Rune.
How's your day been?"
Oh, it's pretty good. I've only got one lesson today, so I'm just gonna grab some food and probably head home afterwards. To be honest. How about you?
Fair.
Have you had anything on?
Not yet. I've got a lesson after lunch, but I went and spoke to my brother in a cafe for a bit.
Oh, lovely. That's really nice.
That'll be $3.50, please.
Yeah, absolutely. It's casual, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hand over the $3.50.
She grants you a panini. You have earned one panini.
I'm just gonna put a panini in my inventory.
Rune will have gotten a panini of some descript as well, pays quickly with card, and wheels, has it on their lap and wheels after James. I was like, do you want to eat with me?
Yeah. I was going to be out with my mate Keith, but you're welcome to join us.
Sure.
Sweet. Hey, it's the guy in the headphones just over there.
Okay. Rune looks slightly pained at the idea of having lunch with someone other than James, because it's taken them a lot of courage just to try and ask James if they want to have lunch.
That is very fair. Unfortunately, I don't think Keith is the kind of person that would recognise this. You head over to see Keith.
I'd say, hold on, may I make an intelligence check for this, actually?
Oh, yeah, I like that. You can roll for intelligence. Yeah, okay. You have recognised that Rune may not be comfortable with this.
Actually, yeah. Tell you what, I have lunch with Keith every day. I fancy a change.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine. He won't miss me.
I'm just thinking about that, that Telltale Games Keith will remember this.
Rune immediately looks relieved, and they go up to the nearest table and basically ask James how did you get into magic? And they will have a little chat about circus.
I like it.
I am more than happy to skip over this if Isaac doesn't fancy RPing this, or if it's going to take a while, but...
We should move on.
Cool, that's fine.
I think...
I just wanted to show that Rune had taken their brother's advice and has now gone to photography.
Proud of you, Rune. You enter the photography zone. I don't know why I said that in the vein of you have entered the comedy area. You have now entered the photography zone.
I read it as you've entered the Thunderdome, and I was like, oh god.
Welcome to the jungle. Okay. Belinda Brown stands up. Okay. Welcome everybody back to photography. It looks like we've got mostly the same people. It is usually quite a small course, but I am glad you've all come back anyhow. Rune, you immediately spot your good friend Dorian.
I wheel up to him really quickly, do a wheelie and spin around in my chair and go, "Hi, Dorian."
Hey, Rune. Yeah, sorry I didn't message the last couple of weeks, but how were the last couple of weeks of your holiday?
It was fine. How was yours?
Yeah, not too bad. I can't tell you anything I did, and maybe that's a good holiday.
Fair enough, my dude.
Dorian,
you excited to do more
Could
photography?
you leave the conversation until we've got everyone started, please?
Sorry.
Thanks very much. You know the rules. Now then, we won't take too long. I just want to run you through a vague overview of what we're going to be doing this year, and starting to think about what our final projects will be. You sort of hear this murmur of dissent across the class. I know that it feels like a whole year away, but that time will pass, and quickly. It's important that we get started thinking about these things so that you produce the best possible results. Is everyone here willing to produce the best possible results?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you for answering first, Rune. Very well. Right, let's get started then. Here's some of the things that we're going to be looking at. and she gets you started on your photography course, year 13. In the midst of class, you probably have a nice catch-up with Dorian.
Mm-hmm.
It's not relevant, but Todd is currently in computer science.
Of course he is.
Just thought you should all know.
Good for him.
That's why all of the Todds are in computer science.
Yeah, it's a class of like 15 Todds and 1 Emily.
Oh no.
I'm going to start marking that in red on my timetable so I know when to blame computer things on Todd.
I love the idea of people marking their timetable so they know what free periods they have that don't have Todd in.
I have marked my timetable to figure out which classes Valerie's in.
Amazing. Adorable. But there is another lesson going on as well. Hedda, what are you up to?
I was going to ask if I could quickly drop a meme back to Chuyan. Just like as I'm passing in the corridor or something, or if we end up in the same English class, possibly.
You absolutely can. Also very fond of that. Keith will remember that meme you've made.
An appropriate point of the lesson. You can put this on screen if you like.
I will do that. That is excellent. So yeah, midway through your next lesson, you send that meme to Chuyan. And you do indeed get a heart react and a laughing emoji react. Oh,
Yeah, baby!
nailing it, Hedda. But yeah, so what are you doing with period 4?
As previously established, I'd like to go to an English literature lesson, please.
Extremely fair. Hannah Fishback also runs the lit side of things this year. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are all very excited for English literature. We are going to be reading some absolutely fantastic poets and some horrible ones. And don't you worry, we are going to have the best time tearing their poetry apart. I don't know if you've ever read anything by William Blake, but that man had his head so far up his... well, anyway, we'll sort that next time. Now then, how many people here have heard of Philip Larkin, my favourite boy? Hedda, roll for intelligence.
Oh, Hedda.
You have, in fact, heard of Philip Larkin.
That's good, because intelligence is my lowest stat.
Well, as you have successfully answered a question in English literature, you get a +2 to intelligence rolls for the rest of the session.
Wait.
Absolutely fantastic, Hedda, you are so right. So Philip Larkin was widely considered one of the most influential movement poets. That's what we're going to be starting with today. We do have some other books that we need to read, but obviously you've still got your summer reading to do. So once you've all sort of finished those novels, we'll be looking at those after Christmas. Okay, right. I forgot to show you pictures of my dog, didn't I? I did that with the language class this morning. I should do that with you as well. Who wants to see my dog?
I give like a slight upwards tilted nod. Stare very intently.
Fantastic. Okay, here he is. His name is Snuffles.
I whispered to the person next to me, my dog would kill that dog.
The person next to you is Raj. He looks over. I think my dog would too.
I give him a nod.
Raj nods back. You know Raj. You're good friends.
I like Mr. Raj.
He's one of your characters.
What?
He was in your interview thing.
Oh shit, yeah.
You made a bunch of OCs. I had to add them.
I did.
You also see sitting at your table is Ali. She's listening very intently to English literature. It seems like this is her favourite subject. You see her writing down all the notes very carefully, focusing on the lesson, not really talking very much. But she might be open to a conversation.
Hedda does actually focus well in lessons, to the surprise of anyone who sees her outside of a lesson.
That is a surprise. Okay, so you're focusing hard, Heather?
Yeah.
Perfecto. Right, moving on then to period 5. It seems like quite a few people are free period 5. Are you guys going to be heading home?
I think James headed home during period 4, most likely.
Oh, was James free period 4? He was, yes. That's very fair.
Yeah.
Val and Wren, are you heading home?
I'm assuming so, because we don't have any
Instead of
left.
home, can we just wander around?
You
Can we go find a bunch of stray cats?
Yes, you can do that. So you're
Cool.
doing that period 5. Meanwhile, Rune, what are you doing period 5?
I have a design, so I am basically going to go up to Miss Brown at the end of the lesson and go, do you want to wheel over to the design room with me?
Yes, I suppose we should, shouldn't we? We're going to be seeing quite a lot of each other this year.
Are you complaining?
Absolutely not. I think your work last year was fantastic, and I do hope that if you can improve this year, you will be looking at very high grades. Not that grades are everything, of course. I think the chance to express yourself creatively is also quite important. Not that
certainly.
I would tell most students that, because otherwise they would take that as an excuse to slack off, and there will be none of that in my classroom.
Certainly not. Also, is that a new cane?
Thank you. I didn't think anybody was paying attention. It was an anniversary gift from my husband.
It's beautiful.
Thank you very much. It's, yes, it's actually mahogany.
Ooh, lovely.
Very fancy. I did not ask how much he paid for it, because I don't want to know.
That's fair. My brother helped me add more studs to my wheelchair over the summer.
I was thinking it looked a bit more aggressive than before. Not in a bad way, of course.
No, we made little sleeves to put over the handles to stop people trying to push me when I don't want them to.
Ah, very nice. That's Melissa, are you wearing makeup again? Melissa in the corridors just looks up. Oh, Miss Brown, I'm sorry. I'll fix it immediately. Where's the nearest bathroom? It is over there, Miss Ducasse. Yeah, I'll be right back. Melissa goes practically sprinting off at the sight of Belinda Brown.
I like the effect you have on her.
What a pain that girl is. If I could tell you all the things I've had to do with her. She got herself into far too much trouble last year.
I tried not to pay too much attention to her.
That's a good way to be. She is in your design class, of course, but we will deal with that as it comes. Anyway, it seems like we're here now. Shall we get started?
We shall.
Okay, and you begin your design class. Subtly similar to art, but subtly different nonetheless. And another good chance to express yourself creatively without having to do something like physics. Big win for you, I would say.
Hell yeah.
And with that, period 5 begins to wind down. Netball Club is not on today because obviously sign-ups have just happened, but clubs will be starting from the day afterwards.
Excellent.
You're all heading out of college. Valerie and Wren, you get a text, Valerie gets a text that just says, Dad, it's from Dad, and it says, here to pick you up.
No.
Dancing in Limbo, sponsored by the creeping abyss from under your bed.
Exactly.
We're always present.
Okay, that's fine. It's my job to edit all this together. I'll live, probably.
This laptop is. Honestly, I think we're so fucking lucky that I've not had. Heather knows what this is. The issue where my screen fucking goes black without warning, and I can't get it back.
That would just end the recording session for you.
Yes, I would. Honestly, I would jump out my fucking window at that point.
Yeah. Please support the Patreon that will start at some point. We all need new laptops, apparently.
Hold it, you're asking me to donate to the Patreon that would.
I think it's going out to everyone. Hello, loyal listeners. Please donate to our Patreon.
Loyal listeners and like. Did you say it was like one guy? One guy.
Yeah, the one guy in Ukraine.
Yeah, the one guy in Ukraine. If you're out there, hit us up.
We have a Ukrainian listener?
Ari thinks we will. I'm sure he's listening.
Oh.
Shout out to my friends.
Yeah, shout out to Pedro.
How do you say subscribe to Patreon in Ukrainian?
Right, anyway, let's start the fucking second half of this episode.
Yeah, that bit got me so excited. I thought we got international already. I'm so mad.
I'm very sorry. We will at some point, don't worry. Yeah, what I will probably do from this point on is have like a mid-episode break, just so our viewers can go and enjoy a break as well, so they're not watching us for 4 fucking hours.
I'm assuming you're gonna like cut a lot of like dead air out, so it shrinks the video
Well,
quite
yes, but like it still will be a lot. But yeah, so
Yeah,
I'll probably do a more formal break as opposed to just us deciding to have a break and cutting recording.
I think it was a good moment.
Oh yeah, no, it was a good moment. But yeah, we'll call breaks officially in future episodes. Anyway, let's get started.
Cool.
So, it was period 5, things were ending, and Valerie and Wren, you just got a text from Dad. He is coming to pick you up. This is a
Shit.
surprise.
Gross.
What do we do? This isn't normal.
So we run
Yeah.
away, and there was once a guy, he floated in a hamster ball from Florida trying to get to the UK, and I think we could do the same.
Do you think we could find that guy, steal his hamster ball, and then float to the USA?
Well,
But then we have to deal with all their shitty presidents and all that stuff. I don't know if I want to go there.
Canada. They don't have
Maybe.
presidents.
I know, but they're also like connected. What about the other side of the globe? Where's a good place to go there? Do you
Antarctica?
think? No, that'd be too cold. What place would allow a giant hamster ball to just float into their seas?
Mhm. Japan. Get a
Maybe.
game show.
Maybe.
You know when you said I'm
We're
going to cut
going-
a lot of dead air out?
No! We're coming up with a
In
plan.
its entirety should be left in.
Yes,
Closing
we're
a new stage.
coming up with a
Put it
plan.
out.
We're escaping then.
Right, you two, get in the fucking car.
You'll have to drag us by our heads and
Your
knees.
dad has come to pick you up for your first day
My
at
alarm's
college.
going off. Karen. What about Dad?
He's come to pick you up.
Damn it.
You can get
Can't he
in?
just like drop off the face of the earth?
You cannot. Are you getting in?
Damn it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't look at him. I stare out the window.
Are you both getting into the back?
Yes.
Yes.
No, who wants to sit up front with that guy?
You see the heavy-set form of your dad, Wren Curtis. He starts up the car very quietly and drives off. Once you're on the road back home, he turns around. I finished work early, so I thought I'd come by and pick you up. Right. Valerie, how was your day?
You know, started a fight, got expelled, now I have to work in prison, you know, the usual.
So you did great in all your lessons and everybody loves you, same as, I bet. Victoria, what about you?
I don't know who you're talking about.
With this again. Victoria. How was your day?
Wren actually passed all his classes, and he's doing great and has a lot of friends.
Is that so?
Mhm.
Well, just make sure you stay out of trouble then.
Yep.
God. Right. I don't know about you, but I'm not in the mood to go home and see your mother right yet. You want to stop for McDonald's?
Sure.
Valerie.
That's so branded.
Okay. Let's get started then. He takes a left instead of a right and drives you off to a local fast food restaurant. Well, I love the Curtis family. They're so good. Who's next?
I wonder when we're gonna meet Smooth Lester.
Not quite yet. James.
Yeah.
as you are making your way home, during fifth period, I assume, you spot Ali, who appears to be waiting for a bus nearby.
Okay. Am I busing distance?
You could get the bus. It's within walking distance, but you could get the bus.
Okay, fair enough. I think I just wave to Ali as I pass. Hey, how'd you find first day back?
It was alright, I suppose. Just, I don't know, just a bit weird being back, isn't it?
Yeah, well, first week's always funny. Like, all the tutors want to get their, like, various announcements out of the way, and, like, it's all about establishing that, like, this is going to be different from last year and all that. So I feel like, on balance, it's probably the, like, biggest intake of information we'll have out of any week across the year, to be honest.
Interesting. You're quite straight speaking, aren't you?
I try to be. I'm getting out of the habit of speaking in circles.
I wish some
I'm trying to find the balance between that and just being, like, very blunt.
I wish some other people took a leaf out of your book.
I mean, hey, it took me a long time to unlearn a lot of passivity before I got to here. There's a lot of work to expect from anyone, so...
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, I'll see you later.
Yeah, no doubt. Get home safe.
I will. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll walk.
Okay, very nice. You get home a short time later.
Just to check, sorry, when I spoke to Ali briefly this morning, you can tell if this is a GM thing, did they have that accent?
Yes, it's just not very consistent. That's not like an Ali thing, that's a me thing. Okay, James, you walk through your front door.
Rocks falling, you die.
Sorry, I just tapped back to Discord and got hit with subscribe to our Patreon in fucking Ukrainian.
Jesus Christ. So I walked through the door.
And it looks like your dad is already home. You can hear tinkering coming from upstairs.
Do you about?
Yeah, hold on.
It's alright, I'll come up to you.
You hear a bit of a clatter and then the sound of like a massive thud on the ceiling.
I'm definitely going up.
Oh, pissing hell!
Okay. Leg it up the stairs, like, bag off.
Oh, you see that your dad has dropped a massive rock on his foot.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, bloody hell.
Jesus Christ, where'd you find this one?
Oh, I pulled this out of a stream this morning. You see the, look, the lesions here. Do you see that across that side?
Oh, yeah, it's striations. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so that was the bit that was above the water, and then this smooth bit here is below the water. You can see how the erosion has almost sort of, like, changed this surface entirely. Almost looks like a completely different rock,
yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it is calcite. Not certain. I'm going to have to check.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, yeah, that's a lovely contrast you've got there. Right, where are you putting this then?
Yeah, I'll just put that on the table with the other specimens for now. I still need to clean the microscope.
Alright, let's both just lift on 3, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, bloody hell. There we go. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I got completely sidetracked. Back at college today, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's alright. Look,
Yeah.
is the table going to support that?
Should be fine. There are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 rocks. I think that's fine. It's had like 13 before.
As you say, Dad.
Anyway, yeah, college. All good. All good. First day back.
Yes. Yeah, it was actually. Forms got moved around, so that was a bit of a curveball, but I've still got people I know there. Yeah, it's something to do with some people wanted their forms to be split after some like a pretty nasty bullying campaign that went on sometime last year.
Well, so long as you weren't involved in any of that, then I'm sure it'll be alright.
I could barely open my mouth this time last year. Yeah, no.
I mean, I was going to say like, the new James that you talked about. Like, did that go all right? Do you feel new?
It's going better so far. I got a lot of compliments on the outfit. So.
Oh man. See, I don't normally go clothes shopping, but like when you dragged me out, I got to admit it was quite fun.
Oh, right, yeah. So thanks for that. It went down really well. I didn't ask, but I'm sure Keith says hi.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. Tell him if he wants to come round at some point, he is welcome to. I would love to show him some of the new additions to my rock collection.
Oh, you would. I'm sure you would. Listen, I'm going to go do a bit of reading, but we can... we're pretty near the end of one of your RPGs, weren't we? Should we hop back on that later?
Ooh, you know what? You're absolutely right. I was thinking ordering pizza tonight. You want to do that and finish that?
What's it called again, sorry?
I was going to order some pizza tonight.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah,
excellent.
definitely.
Let's do it, yeah. Celebrate your first day back properly, eh?
Sounds great to me.
Right.
I'll give my dad a hug.
Yeah, you can, yeah. Your dad hugs you back. Alright, I'll let you know when I'm placing the order, but you go and decompress for a while. I'm going to be looking at this for however long I decide to look at this, you know?
Yeah, will do. Make sure to check for fossils, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Alright, later, champ.
See ya. Pop down into my room and just crack open my geography book for tomorrow morning.
Very nice.
I'll through the first few chapters.
Doing some reading. I like it. Hedda! You are headering home. Sorry.
that.
So, when you arrive home, nobody else is home, but this is not much of a surprise for you.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Maybe like half scroll on my phone, half do some English reading.
Okay, yeah, I like it. You try and do a little bit of English reading. You do have some books to finish before Christmas, but you are mostly just scrolling on your phone. Hedda, roll for... Let's go with dexterity.
What's being thrown at me?
You receive a meme from Chuyan. A swift response here might increase her affection towards you.
Well, I got a 19 on the dex roll, so...
Indeed, you swiftly respond with a meme of your own. And you earn that most sacred thing. A laughing, crying emoji.
Oh! I live for those.
That's the only actual conversation you have, though. No actual words are communicated.
Yeah, of course. We maybe send it to you on memes and react with different emojis. But,
yeah, absolutely.
But maybe I send a picture of my dog. We'll see.
That is extremely valid. You get a meme back from a popular television show called Chicago 101 of a woman who says, "I've not had a dog for long, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself."
Yeah, excellent. I think I give back the coveted rolling on the floor, crying eyes, laughing emoji.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. You see this, guys? This is a relationship.
Words, only pictures. I imagine Hedda's dog for the visual picture as maybe an ex-military type husky, very well trained, very on edge.
Yeah.
Also, could at the drop of a pin just be an absolute cuddle love fiend.
You hear the crash of a door downstairs. Hedda, you here?
Hello.
Oh boy.
Hello, Hedda.
I'm off downstairs straight away.
You pop downstairs to greet your father, Jørgen Jørgensen.
Yes!
Oh, my man, Jørgen Jørgensen.
So for listeners who don't know, which will be almost all of you, he is a recurring theme in my life.
He is a recurring theme in your life.
I love him. Anyway, hello.
Hello. How was your day at college?
It was good. Where were you?
Oh, outside! I cannot stay cooped up in the house all this time. Luctonside may not be, our natural home, but there is still nature where you look for it. Admittedly, not for long.
Nope.
There's like a dark look in Jørgen Jørgenson's eyes, and for a minute you think he's like planning on burning down the woods.
Oh god.
They have put up posters. They are having a fair in a few months.
Ooh.
It seems that it will not be a very friendly place for long. I do not like fairs. They lie to you.
Well, perhaps we could go anyway. Have some fun together.
Maybe. You throw the ball and they do not knock the coconut off! They've glued the coconut down, I can prove it!
Okay, let's get you sat down.
Your dad is so Russian.
Yeah. Which is odd, because at no point in my backstory have we come from Russia.
I fucking love Jørgen Jørgensen. I can already tell I'm gonna be here a lot.
I have to start making Hedda actively avoid
like
home.
Scandinavian style's a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not very good at European accents, is probably the most accurate way of summarising that.
Let's face it, neither am I. If we have any listeners from that locale, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we apologise greatly for everything that's going on. It is just a running joke with the Jørgen family.
It will, however, continue.
It will continue.
Continue.
I'm talking smack as if I don't have like maybe 8 GM voices on a good day. I'm trying Welsh.
I'll be excited for that in the next D&D session. Anyway.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm not trying it on stream.
Right, okay, so yeah, that's Hedda. Rune, you're probably back home at this point. You arrive back home with Rowan into your black apartment. Though it may be a black apartment, there is still plenty of floral life around that gives it that a little bit of je ne sais quoi. It feels like home.
We have a lot of plants. It's very like green and great mixture of green and black. Rune will get in, pop their wheelchair in its designated corner and switch to their house cane, and like hobble around, go and make themselves a cup of tea, and very nicely ask their brother to slap on Supernatural again.
Nice.
On the telly.
Rowan, roll for intelligence. Not Rowan. That's your brother. Rune, roll for intelligence.
Sure. Intelligence on how to make a cup of tea. I will gladly roll intelligence.
You don't notice anything.
I make it really.
You make your cup of tea and you sit down. Supernatural has already been queued up. Rowan looks over. You're not like hungry yet, right?
Not really. I had a panini at lunch.
Okay, cool. Because we've still got the leftovers from last night, but I don't really want to heat him up right now, so we'll watch a couple of episodes first.
Sure. And Rune is gonna like snuggle up against like Rowan, like feet up on the sofa, put the cane down, lean on Rowan's shoulder, and they're gonna like scoop up their plushy red dragon who was sitting waiting for them on the sofa.
You give Amber a little cuddle. A friendly dragon.
Yeah.
And Rowan puts his arm around you. He seems a little bit out of it. Not so much so that you want to comment on it, but he does seem like his mind's on something else on occasion. But
you're right.
You watch Supernatural without concern, and you pass the first few hours of your evening doing that. Meanwhile, a little later after getting some tea, Valerie and Wren arrive home with Vanda.
I'm assuming it was a very silent trip to McDonald's.
Oh, almost certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason y'all didn't roleplay it.
Like, nearly 8 at different tables, kind of, like...
They make their dad sit at the opposite end of the restaurant so they can have a nice time.
Vanda comes into the house and immediately kisses his wife, Nadia. The main reason he does this is to stop her from talking, because she immediately begins gibbering away the minute he steps in. And once the kiss ends, she continues talking. And I just think that, like, if she's going to be doing that, flaunting that on stage, I don't think that she should be taking these interviews in magazines. I mean, look, I've read 3 different magazine stories about this, and they've all got that quote in. I think she might just be a bitch. I'm not going to go and see her movie. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, that's fantastic, Nadia. Right, are you gonna wash up? What? I just said I was very busy reading these articles today. I've not done the washing up yet. I'll get onto it. Let me have a look here. Oh, Lord, that's not your horoscope, is it? You don't need to be so pushy. She sort of closes the magazine a little bit so nobody can see what she's reading, but you can tell that it is definitely the horoscopes page. Wren and Valerie, you enter the room. She doesn't look up, but she does ask you how your day was.
Alright.
Good.
That's
And what
fine,
about you, Valerie?
usual. The usual, nothing,
Okay.
Made super popular, made a lot of friends.
Okay, that's good to hear. Are you looking for a man as well? Well, you're in year 13 now. You should start thinking about these things. If you don't have any experience, how are you going to get yourself married in a couple of years' time?
What?
Yeah, well, actually, I do have a man, and his name is Jacob, and he's actually, from Yugoslavia.
I 100% thought you were going to say James then. That would be a strong sitcom moment, I think. James, you need to pretend to be my boyfriend.
God, it's those times, really.
Oh, that's good. Yugoslavia, that's nice. Maybe he works in tech or something. Okay. Yeah, see, I told you, Vanda. My horoscope says I should take my time with things today because good things come to those who wait. So that's why I've not done the washing up. Vanda is already washing up at this point.
Benjamin, can I just say I don't appreciate how much you diss horoscopes?
Yeah.
It's, I do...
And I pull Wren up to our room so we can do something else.
You can indeed. You go up to your room, which is, of course, the coolest room in the house. And this is obviously because it's got a bunk bed. You've got your 2 desks. There's a guitar in there, a little bat plush in the corner of the room, some fairy lights, posters up of various indie games for Valerie and various music bands for Wren. Yeah, it's a nice little room, your personal space.
Finally, at home.
Home, sweet home. And by
Yeah.
which I mean room, sweet room. You sure you don't want to play Life of Legends with me?
Everyone keeps shouting at me. I don't know.
You know you want to play. Come on. Hop on.
Maybe. What do you think about some of the people in our class?
It's all the same no matter where you go. So some people came from their old form to this form. Same people, different names.
True, I guess. I don't know. I kind of hope I can make some friends, but I don't know. I mean, the guy at our table seems okay.
Oh, Calculator Boy?
Calculator Boy. What was his name? Did we actually get his name?
You did, but...
No, I know we did. I'm talking to Valerie.
Oh.
Did we actually get his name? I swear he said something and I blanked it.
Yeah. I think it's Cal.
What? Cow?
Calculator.
I'm gonna get you.
You know you love me.
Oh, sure. Yeah. What about that? Oh, wait, do you have classes with that bitch? What's her name? What's her name? Like, Melissa?
Don't speak her name in this household.
Sorry. Do you have classes with her, though?
Yes.
Ha! Sorry.
Fine, it's cool, it's chill, it's fine, it's cool, it's chill.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you? Is there anyone interesting in your class you want to make friends with?
No, I can't remember a single person's face. Although there was this girl who was like being really snobby and like thinking that she knows everything about music in my class. You know those kinds of people who like who want to seem really smart all the time, so they pull out like the most fanciest words when describing something.
Of course.
I
Yeah.
will not tolerate
uses
this
the
I
word
am
like-
slander.
I don't know. This I want to try hard at my classes, I really do, but it's just some people rub me the wrong way immediately, and I don't know how to like get over that.
Do what I do. You look at them, and then you don't.
I mean, I've stared at people today, if that counts.
You're already halfway there.
Thanks.
All you
Right.
need is me. I'll get you through the semester. Easy.
Okay, I guess I'll just hide behind you forever.
Exactly.
Yeah. You want to
Right.
play some video games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wren, roll for intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. What is my intelligence, actually? That's my highest stat!
Yay!
Yay!
Just as you're about to sit down for video games, Wren, you remember you have not fed your boy today.
My boy! Smooth Lester! Yeah!
You race downstairs and grab a frozen rat out of the freezer.
Valerie, do you want a frozen rat?
Of course.
Okay.
You bring two. You hand one to Valerie.
But you gotta eat it.
I
You
can't.
first.
I can't.
Can
allow
people
you to do
eat frozen rats?
No.
I feel like you should lick it at least.
I'll do it if you do it.
Yeah, bet.
Bet.
Both of you roll for Constitution.
Kids, don't do this on Rumours. Please don't do this.
23!
Wren barely tips. Wren barely tips his tongue onto the rat before pulling it away. Valerie literally slobbers the entire length of the thing.
Oh my god. That's what you crit on?
Apparently, yeah. Was that a crit?
Okay.
Oh my god, it wasn't that 20!
That's
2d10
great.
crits is so
Crit on
fucking
licking
rare.
a rat!
That was a
I will never get
1%
a
chance.
That's your one and only crit.
Yeah, 1%
Considering
rat.
how like
on a-
bad you
like-
rolled in other games that we played, this is like your one and only
Oh.
crit.
Valerie,
I think
you
that's
feel
not just a big lick, that's like a deep throat of a rat.
Ugh, no.
Valerie, you feel absolutely repulsed, but you also feel better for having done that. Your willpower increases by 1. So yeah, you can increase that on your character sheet, I'll let you.
Okay, gang, new rule of Dancing in Limbo. Licking gets rewards.
Really not sure
Can
what
I just
precedent
eat
this
the
is
whole thing of rats?
setting. No, you fucking can't.
Dang it!
I can't let you eat the rat. I don't know scientifically or logically or like...
Hold on.
What?
Can
No, don't
people
look it
eat
up.
rats?
Right. So yeah, you decide to feed Smooth Lester before you get on with your gaming. Meanwhile, James!
Yeah,
you are
so,
chilling in your room, reading your geography book. On occasion, you hear like tinkers and movements from upstairs in your shared attic space with your dad. It's normally a nice chill place for you to hang out, but at the moment you just want to sit in your room, get some studying done. How is it going?
Yeah. I think it's going well enough. I mean, I think it's reasonable that I'd roll an intelligence check to find out.
Do it. Okay, yeah.
19.
You're making your way through the content. You're feeling pretty prepared for this first week already.
It's all coming back to me.
Yeah, I mean, you quite enjoy geography, so you want to make sure that you do well in it.
Yeah. I think I sent a text to my dad saying, found this new video game called The Flare. Post-apocalypse sci-fi. Looks like it's multiplayer. Want to give it a try once pizza arrives? And I send it.
After a few moments, your dad messages back, and he says, "Yep, curry is on the way."
I make a lucidity check, please.
Why would you make a lucidity check, James?
I think we established we're planning to order pizza in this evening, not curry. James, Brown's put my phone away. I head upstairs and knock on the attic space.
Okay. The attic space door opens. Your dad peers out. He is still investigating the large rock. Hey! I'll be downstairs in just 1 second. I am just so busy figuring this out.
Alright, it's rock. Didn't mean to interrupt you. It's part of my new, with socialising comes need to assert oneself. I chatted about it in recent sessions. I thought the plan was ordering pizza instead of curry.
What? Oh, yeah. No, of course, pizza. Yeah. Did I say curry? I must have just gone confused.
So yeah, probably just like a mistype, right? Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, of course, probably just something like that. I'll catch up in a sec.
Thank you. Just I'm in a pizza mood now, you know.
Oh yeah, no, of course. I'll get that order right away.
Sweet. We're just putting sure. Almost chapter anyway.
Okay.
Oh yeah, head back to my room. Keep reading.
Okay, not bad. We will give you +1 fear though, because something was a bit odd about that whole interaction, and you're not quite sure what yet.
That's all good.
Okay. Hedda, back with you.
Howdy.
How's it going, Hedda? What are you up to?
Probably still reading / texting.
Very fair. It's a little while later when you hear the door open again and realize.
I was going to say, at this point, it's probably just me reading. Whenever Chuyan texts back from me, I'll send a meme and carry on reading.
Very fair, yeah. And it's about this time that your mother gets home. You hear her greet Jørgen downstairs. Are you going to go down and say hi, or are you going to leave it for now?
I think I'm in a good role for this chapter, so I'll wait for that.
Okay. You decide to continue reading for a bit. As you do, you can't help but hear some kind of noise outside your room. Sounds like something's fallen over outside.
Oh, let's go have a look at that then.
You peer out of the doorway of your room. Everything appears to be in order. Looks quite normal. You head back into your room and assume it was nothing.
Odd, but okay.
Okay. Rune.
Hi.
You're chilling with Rowan on the sofa. You've watched a couple of episodes now, and Rowan eventually pats your head. You're not falling asleep there, right?
Comfy.
I know, but we do need to eat. I was going to whip up a salad if you want that.
I thought you said we had leftovers. That's easier.
I thought you said we... Leftovers? I don't remember saying leftovers. Rowan stands up. I'll go and take a look, I guess. Are you sure I said that?
Yeah.
He opens the fridge. Oh. Yeah, no, there are leftovers. Yeah, must have just gotten confused. He pulls the leftovers out. Right, you want me to microwave these then?
Yeah, nice and easy. We can have sensible food tomorrow.
You are a bad influence. The amount of coffee I buy and the amount of leftovers we eat, blimey.
You drink more coffee than I do.
Well, yeah, okay. You're just a good excuse to go out for coffee.
I like being a bad habit.
Oh dear. He begins to busy himself making his making his leftovers and yours.
Yay. Rune will just sit and cuddle Ember and quietly just whisper to Ember about their day.
You whisper to Ember, as you regularly do when you need to just unwind a little bit. You're still just sort of watching the show as it goes on, some kind of sitcom. And just gently whispering to Ember as you expand upon your day, the changes that you had, your experiences with James. It was quite a busy day for a first day back.
I thought we were watching Supernatural.
You sit up and stare at the TV. You're fairly confident you were watching Supernatural, and yet that's definitely not what's on the TV now.
No. Rune will like sit up and rub their eyes and go to try and find the remote.
You feel around on the table for the remote, but you can't find it. It doesn't appear to be here.
Rowan!
Rowan doesn't respond. He's round the corner.
Rowan, where'd you put the remote?
This time Rowan pops out. It sounded like he was far away for a second. Where'd I put the what? I don't know, downside of the sofa?
Rune will like dig around and try and find it.
Rune, roll for dexterity.
Sure. Sorry, the music's just got stuck in my head now.
It does that.
I'll try streaming again so I can actually hear it.
Nice. Okay, you managed to successfully find the remote. It was indeed stuck between the sofa cushions. Must have slipped down.
Finally.
And together.
And we'll switch back to Supernatural.
You change the channel. For a moment, there's nothing but static. But then Supernatural pops up as if nothing was wrong.
Thank you. Comfort show.
You settle back down into your seat. Sounds like the leftovers are nearly done. You decide to just wait out for them.
Yeah.
Valerie and Wren.
Hello.
You are enjoying a bit of gaming. Some... what was it called again? Life of Legends?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You decide to just, play some games, relax. That's what you like to do every evening. You can hear the people online yelling at you about it. Luckily, you're not friends with Todd on insert game playing network here. So you don't have to worry about being queued with him.
Good. Hate that guy.
Valerie, roll for Constitution. That was one off in that 20. What the hell?
Wow. I don't know. I'll never do it again.
Constitution is like such a low stat
Where are
for
your
you.
bad rolls? What's going on? What have you done with Ari?
Okay, Valerie. You immediately notice that it's getting very, very warm. Like, absurdly so.
Why is it so hot? Are you sweating, Wren?
Wren, roll for Constitution.
Oh no.
Wren notices nothing.
I don't know what you're on about. I'm focusing on the game because I want to prove to these guys that I could be doing something good.
You're not like... Okay. Like... Dad, can you lower the heat?
Oh, it's not that hot in here, dude.
The heating's not on, Valerie.
Is this game just getting too intense?
Maybe.
Nah.
I mean, like, sexy mums 99 keeps taunting me. It's not very nice. I'm not appreciating it.
My man, sexy mom's 99. Perfect. The worst part is, I now can't use that as Todd's account name. Because I would. I absolutely would.
Maybe it's Todd's old.
Yeah, I could believe that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Valerie, it's getting increasingly warm.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to like pause for a second. I'm getting kind of dizzy.
You got a heat
Just
stroke?
like I'm gonna go check the thermostat.
Okay.
You go over to the radiator in your room and just place a hand on it for a moment. It feels stone cold.
Is there something wrong with me? Am I ill?
Yes.
It all feels a bit strange, Valerie.
Yes, it does.
What will you do?
Can I open a window?
You open the window in your room. It provides a brief reprieve, although you can't help but notice that the fog appears to have set in extremely quickly.
Are you seeing this, Wren?
What?
The fog's coming in.
It's supposed to be fog today?
Wren, roll for intelligence.
Oops.
I didn't mean literally roll. Wren!
Yes.
You're a smart guy. You know that your sister is a pathological liar. You assume this is another of her bullshit attempts.
Yeah, I don't believe her. I feel like you're just pulling my leg here, dude.
Would I commit to the bit this hard?
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Not now. How are you not seeing this? I'm like drenched in sweat.
I don't know, hormones?
Sorry.
I don't know hormones. Are you guys okay?
No. Wait, who's talking?
The people posting "the fog is coming" in chat.
Yeah, we're fine. Like, just carry on.
Yeah, okay, cool, perfect.
Don't mind us.
Right, we'll move on. James!
Yes.
You head downstairs. Your dad isn't here yet, but before you can call him down, there's a knock at the door.
Pizza's here, I'll get it. I head down and open the door.
You open the door immediately. There is a man stood there. He looks a bit odd. You can't, make out any of his features. Just sort of like, if you were asked to describe him, you wouldn't be able to remember a single thing about him. He hands over some bags. Curry, rice, egg fried rice.
No, not us, mate. Sorry, we ordered pizza.
Oh, did you want the spiders?
With what now?
Do you want the spiders? Was that your order?
With spider, no, at your house.
Right, well, it's just that I've got these spiders and I thought that you might want to eat them.
Okay. James doesn't know what's going on. Doesn't know it's strange. Would qualify for a lucidity check.
That is fair, yeah.
Upon it being suggested to me that I should eat some spiders, I would like to make a lucidity check.
Okay, you decide this is all very strange. It feels almost dreamlike. So you start to focus on the details around the house, and immediately you start to notice that they're beginning to shift, as if they're not all quite in reality.
What the heck?
Roll for lucidity, James.
I
It's a
do
good fucking job the benchmarks are so low.
I also have that +2 because I did well in my lessons today.
Ah, that is very true, yeah.
That's
and
15.
all of a sudden, everything seems to come into perfect focus. The only issue is that everything is also in almost complete darkness. The area around you seems to darken, the world seems to change, even though you're standing exactly where you were a moment ago. And thus, James, welcome to the dream. Let's get you all sorted. There you are.
Oh. It's loading. It's loaded. Do I still sound okay?
Relatively. Bit crunchy, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna zoom in a bit.
Welcome to the dream. We'll
Okay.
catch up with you in just a moment, James.
Sure.
Hedda. What are you up to?
Still reading and texting. Same old.
Very valid.
Presuming no one's come up to check on me.
No, not at all. You're probably fine.
Yeah. It's not tea time yet.
You do give a little bit of a shiver, though. Your room does feel quite cold.
Go put a jumper on, I guess.
Okay, you go put a jumper on. As you do, you get another meme from Chuyan. This one you don't quite get as much as the others. It's just a face in very scribbly pen, with two red eyes peering out. The response just says, "Me when I'm about to die."
I sent back for some memes from earlier of Mr. Redfoot?
Yeah,
That also had the same text and be like, you've already used that one. XX.
You don't get a response.
Bit weird. Should have had to put the phone down for some reason. I'll leave it a while to go back to reading.
Yeah.
Check in a bit later.
I'm sure you'll be alright. Rune.
Hi.
Checking back in with you.
Hello.
You also can't help but feel like the room is getting quite cold.
I will. I'm assuming I've had Rowan has come back with leftovers by this point.
You're still waiting for the microwave. You can hear the drone of the microwave as it spins.
How much longer? I'm getting cold. Food normally helps.
I'm sure it'll be just a moment. It still feels really cold when it comes out of the microwave. Really cold.
Is there something wrong with the microwave? Do we need to get a new one?
I think it'll be fine. After all,
Okay.
cold is just how we like it.
Not when it's not ice cream.
I mean, don't you feel cold now, though, Rune? Was that uncomfortable?
Yes.
Rowan peers around the corner. For a moment, you look at him, but you can't quite see him. It's almost like you're looking at someone subtly different, and yet mostly the same. Rune, you get +1 fear from imposter.
Oh, yay. Are you playing a trick with me again?
What are you on about? I'm just saying that maybe we could just appreciate the cold. You can feel your toes. They're already frozen, aren't they?
I normally can't feel my feet anyway, jackass.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, just lie there. Relax. Let the cold go over you. I'm sure this will be done soon.
How can I relax when it feels like Jack Frost is literally nipping at my nose?
I'm sure you'll find a way. And as quickly as he arrived, Rowan disappears back around the corner again. You can still just hear the drone of the microwave.
Rune will sigh and get up to go and grab their cane and go to like shuffle over to their room to grab a jumper or something.
You decide to pop into your room to grab a jumper because you simply will not deal with this cold right now.
Nope.
Your room is fairly small and unassuming, but it's a relatively nice place. You always feel calmer when you come into here. That said, it is still cold in here. Even the flowers look frozen alongside your bedside table.
Can I try and touch them to see if they crunch?
You touch one of the flowers, and the head just sort of pops right off. But the way that it hits the table with a little bonk, it seems to be frozen fairly solidly.
Okay, yeah, this is not right. Lucidity.
Okay. Roll for lucidity, Rune.
Oh fuck.
And suddenly,
Please, that'd be that big.
the world comes into complete focus. But it does not feel like the world you knew.
What is happening?
The room is dark. The room ahead doesn't feel like the same room you just left. You are somewhere else now. Welcome to the dream. And
Rune starts hyperventilating.
In just a moment. Yeah, Rune, do you want to go for a solid +3 for being alone?
Yeah, Rune genuinely just starts hyperventilating.
Yeah. James, you should probably also go with the +7 for being alone, by the way.
Yes, of course.
Okay, Valerie, Wren. Valerie is still banging on about being hot.
I'm telling you, Wren, I'm like dying over here.
Oh my god. Do you need to like change into like a tank top or something?
Good idea.
Wren,
Yeah.
roll for dexterity. You are suddenly horrified as your opponent for the last few hours, Silly Milly Billy, defeats you. You mocked him before, but he appears to have overcome you this time.
Oh.
You get a chat request from Silly Milly Billy.
What does it say?
Would you like to open it?
Yes.
It's in all caps, with full stops every so often. I feel so, 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 I feel so.
Clone. Because I feel like they're just insane. So I want to block them.
You decide to block them. Probably the safest thing to do.
Yeah.
Val, how are you feeling?
I'm gonna change it to a tank top.
Okay, you decide to get changed. It does help with the heat somewhat, but it is still feeling utterly sweltering to say it's September.
You feeling any better?
Less water.
Yeah.
Could you hold the next game for me? Just wait.
Yeah, yeah, I will do. Also, there's this weird message that came through from the opponent. I just kind of blocked him.
Is it another troll?
Yeah, definitely. He just said, I feel so, over and over again.
Gross.
Yeah! I just blocked him.
Valerie, roll for intelligence. As you stare at the name of the account that Wren seems to have blocked, you realise it's not the same name as the person you were playing with earlier.
Who's this?
Mom.
I thought we were playing against like a sexy mom or something.
Yeah. No, wait, that is a different name. I didn't even realize that.
I think they changed their chat name mid-game? Feels like a weird thing to do.
I think you gotta go through like a whole process and then it kicks you out the game and then you gotta restart.
Ah, great. The game's hacked again.
Definitely. What's going on with these games?
You can play something else.
Do you want to take a break?
You hear a call coming from downstairs. Valerie! Wren! Time for dinner!
What?
Well, I guess anything's better than being in a sweltering room.
Val, did you hear that? Because I don't think I heard that right.
What?
Dad called me Red.
He's probably, embraced who you are. Maybe Mom got through to him.
I don't know. That feels a bit weird for me. He literally called me Vic like 2 hours ago. Why would he change his mind suddenly now?
Maybe Mom said something. Maybe he decided, horoscope.
No, but she's been fighting. She's been fighting him about this for months now. I don't think he's gonna all of a sudden change his mind.
Want me to go ask him?
I mean, sure. I'll follow you down like halfway down the stairs, but I'm not going that close.
There.
Also, what did he call us about?
Dinner?
We just had that.
No. Dad's off his rocker. Let me go ask.
This just feels really wrong. Are you sure?
Can I grab one of his guitars?
You want to grab a guitar?
Why are you grabbing my guitar?
In case there's an intruder or something.
I'm sure you have knives in here. Why'd you gotta grab my guitar?
It's closer.
But it's not. You gotta wreck it.
I fucking love these two.
You gotta wreck my guitar, Mel.
Okay, Valerie, would you like to go downstairs?
Yes.
Wren, are you going to go downstairs with her?
Yes. Can I grab... Oh, wait, Val, do you actually have knives in your room? Because I feel like you do. Somewhere.
I think in my top drawer.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that and take it with me, because I don't want Valerie to use my guitar against somebody.
They're fine.
You step out
Let's
onto
bring
the
the knife.
It feels very warm here. You make your way downstairs. The stairs open out into the sort of open plan lower floor that you've got. The living room on the left, front door in front of you, and the dining room on the right. As you step down, you see the table has been laid in the dining room. There's a single flickering candle on there. And you hear a noise from the left in the living room. Television static. You don't see either of your parents, though.
This is fucking weird.
Dad?
You hear a call from upstairs. Valerie, Wren, I am not messing around now!
Okay, that's really weird.
That's weird. No way! Can we go upstairs?
Also, no, because if we've just come downstairs and he's just gone upstairs, there is one staircase. How has he gone past us?
You hear heavy stomping footsteps at the top of the stairs.
Do we need to, hide? I feel like we need to hide. I have an urge to hide.
Let's get under the table. Okay.
I feel like I have the survival instinct to hide, so let's get under the table.
Okay, you're going to hide under the dining room table or the living room table?
Dining room, it's bigger.
Dining room.
Very interesting.
Oh no.
Fuck. I feel like we messed up.
You hear the heavy stomping.
If we die, it's on you, Valerie.
Coming down the stairs. You also hear the slapping of feet from somewhere nearby. Not the same as the stomping. Something a bit more fleshy. Valerie, Wren, I am gonna burn you! I am gonna burn you all!
It was hot.
I'm assuming that Valerie and Red just give each other like really like freaked out stares. Did you look at each other in horror?
Yeah, I think we'll give yourselves. Val, could you go with a +1 fear for being stalked? And Ren, could you go with a +7 fear for being stalked?
Oh fuck! Are we gonna be okay?
What?
Are we gonna be okay?
Yeah, this is...
Are you sure?
Can we make a lucidity check? Question mark.
Would you?
Probably.
Yeah.
Roll for lucidity then.
Where is she?
Okay. Suddenly, everything seems to shift and not shift at the same time. As if the world has suddenly come into perfect focus, but the clarity is off. As if you can see everything, and yet nothing. Welcome to the dream. Let's put you where you're supposed to be. No, not that. Jesus. There we go. Welcome to the dream. Immediately, you see a figure standing in front of you. The figure wears a visor covering her eyes. She appears to be a mysteriously dressed young woman, dressed in a tuxedo with a bow tie and a pair of white gloves. She turns to face you. Well, well, well. After all this time, new blood.
Is that a clown?
No,
Who are you?
not. We'll leave you there for now. Okay. And Hedda.
Reading my book.
Your room is feeling very cold.
A bit odd. Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and see if, I don't know, if air conditioning got installed and turned on, I guess.
You
The
pop
UK having air
downstairs.
conditioning?
Yeah, it'd be very weird.
You pop downstairs to investigate what on earth is going on with this. You can't help but notice all of the cardboard boxes everywhere.
Mom? Dad? Why is there boxes everywhere?
It reminds you actually quite a lot of moving from your old house, Hedda. All those cardboard boxes with your life inside.
I'd like to look inside one of the boxes, please.
You open up one of the cardboard boxes nearby. The belongings aren't necessarily very specific, it's just a bunch of random stuff that's been put into a box, but as you pull it out, it is definitively your stuff.
Probably a little scared at this point. Going to do a little speed walk / run around the house to find one of Mum or Dad.
You do a quick speed walk around the house. You spot your dad nearby. Ah, Hedda, what is up with you?
Why are there boxes everywhere?
You run around like headless chicken. We're moving!
Moving where? What?
We're moving away!
To where?
To wherever
Why didn't
we
you
need
tell
to
me?
be. I'm telling you now, aren't I? Now get your stuff packed.
But I just found my stuff in box. It was already packed.
All of your stuff, Hedda. There is still plenty more to pack. And yourself.
What? Can I make a dreaming roll now?
You can, yes.
This feels strange.
Okay. Indeed, it does feel strange. And in an instant, the world comes into focus. Your dad disappears, the room grows dark. Everything is as it should be. That is to say, as it should be in the dream. Well,
that is absolutely horrified by her dad disappearing in front of her.
that is understandable, to be fair. You arrive in the dream.
Gonna add some being alone fear, I think.
That is extremely fair. I was going to say the same thing. +1 fear for being alone, please. And thus you have all arrived. Right. In that case, let's do some dreaming. James, you stand in the middle of your living space at what should be the front door, but all you can feel is fear. Something is wrong and you're on your own.
No, this shouldn't be happening. It's been ages, it's been years. Dad, you there? I think it's happening again. I think he waits for a response.
There is no response. And when you step over to the other side of the living room, you can't help but notice that what is ahead of you is not what should be connected to that room. In fact, the room ahead looks completely different. Not one you've ever seen before.
Okay, up to 9 fear for liminal spaces.
What would you like to do, James?
James runs into this corner, just head in his hands, and starts counting out 5 things he can see, 4 things, 3 things he can hear, 2 things he can taste.
Okay. We'll count that as a reduction of fears. James, please roll to reduce fear. Very nice. Your fear goes down by 1.
Success. Alright.
You may take a movement action if you wish, but I imagine you're not in the mood at the moment.
No, he's not. He's just in the... It's not really... Snap out of it. Just snap out of it. Jesus, Dad, please, you there? And I think that's all he can do.
Okay. Rune, your turn.
Hi. Okay, I need to find myself because I tried scrolling around and could not find myself.
Bottom right.
Bottom right, thank you, that's helpful. Me. Oh, the code, the token art looks so cute!
Thank you. I'm glad somebody's appreciating the maps.
They are very good.
God. Nice.
I feel like my syndrome.
I think Runa's gonna leave their room and try and look for their brother.
You head out of the room into what appears to be some kind of laundry room. There's a bunch of washing machines everywhere. All a bit strange.
This is... Roll what, sorry?
It's all a bit strange.
Okay, this is weird. And Rune's hobbling around with their cane, and I'm assuming the cane has come into the dream with me.
Yeah, you can get around.
And is gonna kind of look at the washing and see if it's their clothes, is it their brother's, or is it just generic clothes you'd find in a laundromat?
It seems to be fairly generic clothes, but there's something you recognise about them. Rune, roll for imagination.
Ooh, imagination. Imagination. Yay!
You can't quite make heads or tails of them. You're not sure whose clothes these are.
But there's something eerily familiar about them.
There is. You feel like you've seen them before, but you're not sure where.
Okay, this isn't good. And I think Rune's gonna lean quite heavily on their cane and maybe brace themselves on a one of the washing machines and go, okay, and I wish I had my wheelchair right now.
That is very fair. Also, for having walked into a room of light level 0 or less, you can have +1 fear.
Yippee.
Cool.
Did we do the +3 for being alone?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm up to
Neat.
+1.
Okay. Wren and Valerie. I guess they're both in the same place.
Yeah. Can I try and like trace my fingers to like calm myself down
You
and
can
reduce fear?
roll to reduce fear.
Cool.
Okay, and that's -2 fear because you have Valerie in the room as well. So you're down to a more manageable 5.
Yay!
Valerie, meanwhile, I assume you want to chat to your new friend.
Yeah. Can I speech check it?
Yeah, make a speech check. What would you like to say?
Who are you and what have you done with my dad?
Your dad's. I'm afraid I don't know who that is. Yeah. Even if I did, I imagine it wouldn't be much trouble for me. I'm guessing you don't know where you are, huh?
No, we don't.
Of course I know where I am. I come here all the time. Where do you think we are, though?
You know what? I think it's going to be a little more fun if I don't tell you, actually. Maybe we'll meet
Come
again.
on.
You know, if you survive that long, anyway. I would make sure you pick up a
It's
weapon
very
before you
important.
move on.
Oh?
Anyway, lovely seeing you. The woman flits off.
Don't go anywhere.
What was that?
Valerie, Wren, you can also
Huh?
make a movement action if you want, or you can stay where you are.
Do we want
I'm
to?
gonna stay.
Are you sure? I feel like we need to leave immediately. Is there any place that we can like run away to?
You do find that there is something comforting about the candlelight, though.
Can we take it with us?
It's up to you.
Can I take the candle?
Not on this turn, because you've already done an action this turn.
Can
Dang
I
it.
search this room? Or take the candle?
You did a speech check.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Darn
I
it.
forgot about that.
I mean, to be fair, actually, you didn't roll for it, so you can do something else if you want. Would you like to search the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
In that case, roll for focus.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, hold on, is that... Oh, very nice. Yeah, okay. You find a wooden chair and a torch. Or a flashlight
And
for
by-
Ari.
Okay, thank you. I was about to ask.
You don't know what a torch is.
You feel an intense heat in this room. Someone's turned the radiator up to its maximum of 5.
I'm sweating.
See, you can feel it now, can't you?
I can now. I didn't before.
And Hedda, lastly, it is your turn. What will you do?
I think because I see my dad like melt away in front of me, I'm gonna like run forward and be like, "Oh my god, Dad! No, what's happening? Huh? Mom? Help! Can anyone help me? What's going on?"
As you sprint forwards, you see something else in the room. A gigantic beastly creature made from the body parts of other creatures, with the head of a lion, the body of a goat, horns, bare paws, and a writhing snake for a tail. It immediately locks eyes with you as you run forward. It begins stalking its way around the table.
I'm gonna back away and continue shouting for anyone to help me, please.
Okay.
Cowering like under the table. Oh, it's a countertop, I guess. If I can climb into a cupboard, I'm doing that.
So fair. Roll for lucidity and cry for help. Okay. The Chimera begins to move forwards. It opens its jaws, ready to leap. And all of a sudden, the moment it tries to, something else leaps out of the darkness and slams into it. No, fucking paste. There you are. There's a whirling snowstorm around Hedda all of a sudden, and out of it comes a gigantic wolf, which lunges forwards and bites into the creature for... Well, if I could type properly, I'll tell you how much damage. For a brutal 20 fire damage. The Chimera is hurled back. Hedda, roll for initiative.
I'm not ready to fight.
That is extremely fair. You are doing your best.
I am.
Oh, that was a nat 20 for the Chimera's roll.
Oh my god!
Absolutely incredible. Okay, as per, we will take care of monster and combat turns at the end of everybody else's turn. But it was Hedda's turn last, so we'll just do combat now. Okay. The Chimera is mainly focused on the wolf now. And Hedda is perfectly happy with letting it sort of handle the situation. The Chimera lunges forwards, but misses. The wolf seems to disperse into snow and fog and reappear somewhere else around the table. However, the snake tail behind it also lashes out. And that does hit. It whirls around the room for... 7 battering damage, or 8 to Hedda and the wolf. Hedda, it is your turn and the wolf's turn.
I think I'm going to scream.
Extremely fair. Please add +1 fear.
Yeah. I'm presuming my wolf knows what it's doing, so it's going to use flare.
Okay, very nice. So that is 10d4 fire damage, if you want to roll that for me. Yeah, suddenly a warm glow emanates from the wolf. It's a warmth Hedda has felt before, long, long ago. And a burst of fire blasts the Chimera for 32 fire damage. The wolf immediately follows up with an attack, if you would like to roll that, Hedda.
Yeah, I was the master to do that.
Yeah, follows up with another 15 fire damage. The Chimera turns around and gets a reactionary action. It seems to move almost with the speed of light as it lunges back towards the wolf. Hedda, roll for focus.
Oh no.
Okay, Hedda, you notice as the Chimera charges that its body appears to almost be disintegrating in parts. It's letting off more and more dust. You wonder if the monster is weakening somehow. The monster bites the wolf for 8 piercing damage. The snake tail lunges around, but this time it sinks its fangs into the monster itself.
The hell?
The monster takes 12 piercing damage, but gives a howl of adrenaline-rushed pain. Hedda, having witnessed this very strange behaviour, you gain another +1 fear.
Okay.
Cool. We'll catch up with you next time. There's probably a few other things going on as well, aren't there? Okay. Rune.
Hey.
You see quick movements in the darkness beyond the room that you're looking at, but you don't get the chance to lay eyes on what's actually being seen. James, you get the sense that something around you has shifted. When you look up again, the room just outside the one that you're in seems much brighter all of a sudden, as if some incredible light is being shone back there. Meanwhile, Valerie and Wren, you watch the strange monster make their way up the stairs. And I believe that is everybody. Okay, James, it's your turn.
James is still. He sees some light, but anyway, but nothing is here. And the room. I promised us to come back to places like this because it doesn't help, and my chest is still feels too tight. I can't catch my breath. So I think he's just going to try and get a hold on himself and reduce his fear again.
Okay. Let me just
Succeed.
Okay, very nice. -1 fear.
Still, don't be inclined to do anything else.
I can understand that. Okay, who's next? Rune.
Hi.
What will you do?
I think Rune is going to sort of brace themselves against, like, holding their cane with one hand and, like, leaning against the wall with the other to kind of get themselves through the room into the next space. And they're going to have a little look around. What's in this room?
Okay, you step into the darkness. It appears to be some kind of garage from what you can tell. There are tyre tracks on the floor, a few shelving units with various bits of tools and metal on. You also get the distinct sense that there is something else in the room with you.
Rune's gonna keep walking around and looking around and trying to see what they can see. Do I need to roll something to see if I notice anything?
Roll for focus, please.
I am also happy for this to be like if I don't see a person, I see, or a creature, I see, find an object or something.
Okay.
Rolling.
Okay. Rune, you suddenly lunge around very quickly as you get the sense that there is something. And you don't spot it for long, but you do spot a small figure standing atop one of the shelving units. But it skitters off into the darkness again. There is definitely something else in this room with you. Rune.
Yes.
Yeah, +1 fear for being stalked.
Okay, whatever you are, please just come out and stop trying to follow me.
Gonna kill you, gonna kill you. Eyes out, eyes out, eyes out.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys never ran into this monster, actually. He was in the previous campaign, but I don't think you encountered him. Oh, my man. Okay. We'll leave you there, Rune. I'm sure you're fine.
Thanks.
Wren and Valerie, it's your turn. What will you do?
That thing just went upstairs, so I'm just gonna assume that we're not gonna go up there, right?
Alright.
What did you find, by the way?
I got a chair and a torch. So if anything comes near us, we can hit it with the chair.
There are 6 chairs around us.
Well,
Did you find the 7th chair?
Valerie, roll for lucidity. Okay. So you try and explain it to Wren, that the chair and the torch that you picked up, you sensed something about them, like it was a good idea to pick them up. They felt different from the rest of the chairs in the room. It's the reason that you took it.
Okay.
And that's why I took it.
Okay.
Incredible roleplay.
So did you just like find them? I guess.
Yeah, I just kind of looked at them. You want to look around?
Maybe. Should I look in this room or the other rooms?
Maybe we can go in the kitchen. Maybe there's more knives.
That's true. What? Okay, but this doesn't really look like our house. Which way's the kitchen?
Oh.
You've got a flashlight, right? Couldn't you like shine that around, make it easy to see?
Can I turn this flashlight on?
You can. You can call it a
cool.
fucking torch.
Okay, I'm sorry. Torch. Torch. Can I turn the torch on?
You can turn the torch on.
The torch on.
No.
There we go. Okay. Put it in like this direction. There's no like green things indicating it's a different room. So wait, is this not a room? What is this?
You are looking out of a window, Wren.
Oh.
Ahead of you, you see nothing but fog.
Why is there fog in the house?
It's not in the house, Wren.
Okay.
That's a window of the outside of your house. Do you know what your house looks like?
No, because everything's messed up. Wait, Valerie, flash the flashlight in that room. I feel like I see something. Val, can you like move the flashlight? I feel like something's in that room, but I can't really see.
I don't know if I can move the flashlight.
I feel like you can just wiggle your arms about.
If you click the token, you can like rotate it.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Yo. Cool. Alright.
Roll for focus, Valerie.
Alright.
Just Valerie being like rotated is really funny to me.
You know what?
Sorry,
Fuck
give
you.
me one
Rotates
second.
your Valerie.
My sister's on an axis and I can't tell which one.
Are you rolling for focus, Valerie?
I'm sorry, my thing disappeared.
Your what?
There we go. My journal, whatever.
Okay.
It's back.
Okay, Valerie is focusing again
Roll.
with the great rolls. You peer into what should be the kitchen. This is where this doorway would lead normally, but it appears to be your parents' bedroom instead. And the parents aren't there, unfortunately, but what is there is a gigantic monster that seems to be made entirely of rock with a huge flat head. It currently hasn't noticed you.
Okay, I think we should not look at that any longer.
Yeah, I think we should go somewhere else, actually.
Should we continue exploring this room? Because I feel like there's extra things in here that isn't supposed to be in here.
And there are no guys who want to kill us.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this room again.
Okay. Wren, you don't manage to find anything.
Oh, jack shit! What the hell?
Say objection?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Suddenly,
Valerie, what do you want to do?
Suddenly, Wren, you're feeling intense stabbing pain in your chest. You take 12 darkness damage.
Ah, what the fuck? Ow!
Didn't do anything.
No, I felt like I just got stabbed. What the hell? Are we getting attacked?
It's just, I'm not getting stabbed. Maybe it's just a you problem. Does your tummy hurt or something?
I don't know. It feels
Skill
really.
issue.
Is there something in this room that we're not seeing?
I don't know. You failed your focus check, Wren.
Thank you.
Valerie, what would you like to do? Oh no, you did your focus check as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, we both had a 10.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Hedda!
It's fight time.
Hold on, let me put the fight music on.
We have fight music now? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been like fading in and out. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's very bass.
Flute.
Okay. The Chimera prepares itself to attack once more. Yeah, the Chimera is going to attempt to viciously bite the wolf. You get the sense that it's been strengthened from the bite that it received the previous turn. It bites the wolf for another 12 piercing damage. The wolf is looking quite weak at this point. What would you like it to do, Hedda?
Can I run forward and try punching the Chimera first?
You can. Roll
Because
for punch.
Hedda's done some martial arts before, so I think it might go quite well.
Okay, very nice. Bit of brass knuckles.
That's
so
I'll just
2d10. And that's 1d8 plus your willpower, but you hit twice.
My willpower is...
Oh, you've also got advantage because this monster doesn't use weapons. And this attack will inflict unsteady because you've rolled 11 or higher.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you can roll that twice.
Noted.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, you punch the Chimera for 7 damage twice. It doesn't seem to be terribly bothered, but it has now shifted its attention to you, Hedda. It gets a reactionary action, and it goes to viciously bite you. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too hasty, and as it slips off the table, you're able to dodge around it and leap up onto the table yourself. The Chimera has been inflicted with unsteady. People have a +3 bonus to hit it now.
Well, my dog is going to run around the table here and attack it.
Okay. Roll for dog. Thank God for that +3 bonus, eh?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Wolf opens its mouth and blasts it. Fire or slashing?
Fire seems to be doing quite well.
It is doing quite well. 24 fire damage to the Chimera. The Chimera gets a reactionary action. Its tail whips round to try and hit everybody. Hold on. What's the light level in this fucking room? It looks...
Can't wait to lose my dog immediately.
Oh, it is +1 actually. Does it? Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay. No, that's still not a hit. I was hopeful for a second there. The tail tries to bite Hedda once again, but misses and sinks its fangs into the wood of the table. The Chimera now suddenly can't move its tail away. We will catch up with you next time, Hedda. Right. It's the monster turn. Monsters are going to do things. No, not me. Okay, Valerie and Wren, you suddenly hear a noise like a gigantic vacuum being switched on.
Huh?
It echoes through the house. Time to clean. Clean. you suddenly hear the noise of an enormous machine moving across the room.
Oh, I don't like that.
And you suddenly
What
spot
the
a giant vacuum bursting
Oh,
into
God.
the dining room. Okay, we'll catch up with you in a second. What are the
Shit.
monsters doing? Okay, I think that's all the monster movements I need to do. Okay, James. You suddenly can't help but notice as a beautiful angel appears to step into the room, glowing with an ethereal light. She immediately spots you and goes over. Ah, I thought I felt you. A dreamer, aren't you?
What? There's not been anything like you before, really alone.
I imagine you've not seen much like me. But tell me, have you wandered these dreams before?
I wouldn't call them dreams, but I've been to something like this before.
I see.
Usually it passes by now.
In certain cases it may not. But there are things you can do to protect yourself. If this is your first time within these unhallowed halls, I am afraid that it is my duty to protect you from that which may come and try and harm you. But it is not my duty alone. Please, close your eyes. Think very, very dearly about what you want. Ask for help.
I just want to get out of here. Do you need me to roll anything?
Roll for lucidity, James.
Alrighty.
Okay. Suddenly, James,
Considering
you hear
my
a muffled noise and like a weird movement on your back, like something is touching you.
Help! I look away from the corner.
As you back away from the corner, your coat seems to rip itself off you and stand in front of you. Ah! Benny, Benny! I'm so glad you are here! Finally, we can begin!
Hell, I've always been by myself before, and now by comics life there's an angel here.
The angel! She matters not, but what matters is me, your good friend.
Oh, 2 years of progress down the toilet. Who are you?
My name is Voila! And I am you, you are I am you. I am what is called your familiar, and you welcome yourself, or do I welcome you, into the dream!
A dream? Huh?
Ah, there is much to explain. Far too much to explain. Let us take a seat. Sit down on the sofa. Relax. Angel! Angel! Look at you, you beauty. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Voila. No, not Voila. Voila! You must give it some oomph. Do you understand? Yes, Mr. Voila. Ah, Benny! Perfect. Now then, let us take a seat. Angel, I need you to protect us if anything does happen to come by which may have designs on my man. Yes, of course, that was what I was going to do. Excellent. James, take a seat. Sit yourself down. Relax. Breathe.
It's gonna walk over to the sofa, sort of like in the dream, and it's pinching.
Okay, James, roll to reduce fear. Okay, very nice. Your fear goes down by 1.
Right,
suddenly-
6.
You're suddenly feeling a bit more cognizant of the situation now.
Alright. It's not gone away, despite all my use of techniques, so either this is more intense, or there's something a bit different going on. And I think you count as a bit unusual.
Unusual, different. These are good words. Now then, this is very much like something you've experienced before, but moltissimo. There is something different. Now, I must explain. I will tell you of the dream. So,
Looks like I'm
Voila,
not going anywhere, I suppose.
Voila intends to explain to you the dream, but that will have to be next turn. Valerie and Wren. The enormous Hoover appears to be moving into the room. What would you like to do?
Hi, I guess.
Can we stand on the stairs?
Can we stand on the? No. Can we stand on the
reach the
table?
stairs.
Stairs are a steep.
Can we stand on top of the table now?
You could stand on the table if you think that will be enough.
Is it bigger than the table?
It is-
Taller?
It is absolutely massive.
What do we do, Val? Do we go to the other room?
I would say yeah.
I feel like we're gonna have to. I don't think he can get through the door of this. Let's go to you.
Wait. Not the what? With the thing?
We're gonna have to get smaller.
Hey.
Get smaller. Come on.
Okay. You both head into the next room, hoping that the door will be enough to prevent the Hoover from consuming you. Oh, we completely forgot about Rune's turn. I'm so sorry. Rune, what are you up to?
I was gonna say, I don't feel like I've had a turn for a while.
Yeah, no, I completely missed you in the order there.
It's okay. I mean, I currently feel like I'm being stalked, so I'm going to try and leave this room and go to the next one and be like, okay, I didn't like this.
Okay.
What does Yuki Gigi look like?
Roll for focus.
Wakey, wakey, laptop.
Okay. You stare over. He appears to be some sort of old man, but there's something almost spiritual about him. He's surrounded in whirling snows, and you can see that he appears to be directing a small snowstorm around the living room. He spots you as you come in.
Hello?
Ah, a lost dreamer. Well, I am Yuki Gigi. The question is, are you a threat to me, or am I a threat to you?
Right now, I don't know what's going on, and I need to sit down, and Rune is going to sit on the sofa, and kind of, the cane will kind of skid out under them a little bit as they sit, and they're going to be panting a little.
A little lost, are you? I see. Well, I do not like to see lost little dreamers, especially those who are so new to this. I would
What do you
recommend
mean?
you go back to your room and think about the help you need to survive this place.
I would, but I don't think I'll be able to stand up right now.
If that is the case, then maybe stay there for a moment. But what I can say is that there are friends nearby. Another one like you has just arrived after all, and he is having a similarly difficult time.
Okay, Yuki, Gigi, whatever you want me to call. Do you want full name, first name, last name?
Oh, Yuki Gigi, please. I don't want to be called Yuki, that's my name for her.
Hello?
You'll run into her soon enough, I'm sure. She loves eating dreamers just like you.
Eating?
Not every monster is as nice as I, and even then I am not terribly nice when I am in the mood.
And Rune's gonna screw their eyes up, and they're gonna think, like, okay, I am going to imagine that I am probably in bed with Ember, and I am cuddling Ember, and Ember is making everything feel better, and this can't actually be happening. This is just a dream.
Suddenly, despite the cold of the room, you feel a powerful warmth emanating from your bedroom. You vaguely remember that's where you saw the Ember plush last. It seems
Ember?
like help may have arrived. But it is a little far away for now. You may have to wait. And so, we move on to Hedda, the one actually doing a big old fight in the stream. Okay.
I didn't really have a choice in the big old fight. You could have put me in a room with him.
Well, you went downstairs.
Oh, because I knew it was a chimera in my living room.
Okay, when you say it like that, it sounds ridiculous. Anyway, the chimera viciously attacks, and it does manage to hit Hedda, actually, for a solid 7 damage. It is still unsteady, though. Hedda, what would you and the dog like to do?
I am going to punch, please.
Okay, roll to punch.
That's one of those. Really twice?
Yep.
Why do I roll things twice? What's the...
They are both still hits thanks to unsteady, because you get an accuracy bonus. But I don't believe it is 11 or more, so you don't inflict unsteady again. But you can roll for damage twice. Okay, 5 damage, followed by 6 battering damage. The chimera is looking extremely weak at this point. What will the dog do?
Right.
Okay. Very nice. That is a solid... what is that? 22? It was 23. 23 fire damage to the chimera, which gives a final hiss. As it burns away into nothingness.
Good stuff.
You take a moment to catch your breath, Hedda. And then you turn to the wolf, which faces you.
Good dog.
I am Scatty.
What the fuck?
As long as you live, I will protect you.
I think go ahead and add a fear for a dog talking to me.
You can't help but feel a little bit reassured by what it says, though.
Okay, we'll hold off adding the fear then.
Now, let us discuss the dream.
So what now? Excuse me?
Scatty
What is...
prepares to explain the dream. And so, as our dreamers meet their familiars and or run away from a giant vacuum cleaner, we will end our first session there. And we will catch up next time.
Ooh.
Very exciting.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to... No, I'm not even going to do it.
Don't
Forget to like and subscribe.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Give us money, please.
Don't forget to check for lucidity and roll
Please
to
give
reduce
us
fear.
money. We're trying to send our son through college.
Yes,
And it's
please.
me. I want to go through college.
Please give us money because nobody else owns a laptop as good as mine, apparently.